Okay, chat, we're live. So, I'm here with Mike. We're playing his game tonight. How you doing, Mike?
I'm forgetting that I'm watching it on YouTube, and then I'm hearing your voice, but because you've got face cam, it's coming in like a solid 30 seconds.
That's funny.
Besides that, I'm good. Besides that, I'm good.
So yes,
I want to give a shout out to Dee's comment there that we read before the chat started, and
yeah,
he's still laughing about.
yeah, that's really good. That's funny. Hello, Madness. Hello, Eric. Hello, Tom. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about the game before we start? By the way, chat, if you're wondering why there's no music, it's simply because I've been on the menu so long that the music has just stopped. Hello, Jasmine. Hello,
I
Crisps.
think if you hit, is it F12? That is the all-purpose reset button for RPG Maker games.
Oh, is it? I'm not gonna. I don't know what that's
Yeah,
like tied to in
it's
OBS,
F4,
but
F5, or F12. That's one of those ones, but I can't
okay.
remember which one it is.
um,
Um, yeah, the game itself is it's just like a love letter to old school RPGs like Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, Breath of Fire, Tales of Fantasia, Rudora no Hihu, like all of those ones. Those are the
okay.
ones I grew up with. I love those games, and
No,
I wanted to put a little bit of that spirit into this.
yeah, because that's kind of what I got from looking at the itch page. By the way, chat, if you want to check out the demo, it's in the description. Hello, Morgan. I just noticed you're here too. So, we're gonna get into this. Don't worry, chat. I will like reset at the end so you can hear the menu music. But yes, we're gonna start right now. I have to get used to the fact that I have to use square button for confirm. Well, yeah, of course I'm gonna play the opening
So
cutscene.
are you? So yeah, it should work with the controller just right out of the box.
Yes, it does. Nice pixel art. I love it. We'll go on then, Lassie. What happened next?
Your mouse is on the screen.
Oh,
Just a heads up.
damn it.
There you go.
Another round.
Don't worry, it doesn't auto scroll the text because I've seen lots of complaints that some people don't read as fast as other people. So
Yeah.
you go at your own pace.
That's something you have to be very kind of cautious of with RPG Maker. Another round, if and you please. Don't be leaving us on no cliffhangers. You hear? Finish your story. Finish your damn story. Get into it. So there we were, set upon all sides by bloodthirsty brigands. They wanted our coin, our weapons, and who knows what else. They wanted some butt sex. Probably best not think about that. Anyway, yes, surrounded. Right? Looked like the end for us both, right, Ileana? Ileana? Oh shit, FE9 mentioned? So,
Yeah.
so the first one.
No, I'm not ashamed. I took that name from FE9. I
Oh,
liked FE9's Ileana.
That's just straight reference. Nice, I appreciate that. So the first one stepped up, a rusty cutlass in his hands, and he gets all cute with this "your money or your life" nonsense. I tell you, he wasn't so cute once I knocked that sword out of his hands. You did? Nah. Right out of his hands, you say? What'd the rest of them do? They charged, of course, and each one felt the sting of my axe, I tells you. I tells you what. It was a fight for the ages. I slashed to my right, I chopped to my left, and they fell like fresh wheat to the scythe. Ready, Eliana? Anyway, by the end of it, only Lear was left standing, looking as slack-jaw as you please. By the way, Chaz, the audio good? Like, it's kind of loud on my end, but I think I lowered it enough, and if Mike sounds good too, that's also kind of important.
At least for me, the music is absolutely fine with your level of volume. I can hear you clear over it, and the music is still audible.
Okay.
So I'm hoping it's the same for them.
Yeah. All right. So that should be okay. Sounds good? All right, good. I can hardly believe it. Did you cut him down too? As a matter of fact, he ran away. Just ruined the story. All right. She just said nope. Well, yes, he did do that. Mike's a little quiet. Okay, I can turn up Mike a tiny bit. We can increase the 8-bit mic. All right.
9.5-bit mic.
All right. There we go. I'm gonna turn you up like a decibel and a half and see if that helps.
That's good.
All right, goody.
I should point out that out of all the people I've seen stream this, you are the only one who has not defaulted to reading the one guy's dialogue in an Irish accent. Because that's how I wrote it, and everyone does it, but you're just like, nope, I'm sticking to the course.
Yeah, stay
No
the
accent.
course. But you should have seen him scamper like a whipped dog he was. That sounds a little odd. Most would rather die than abandon their men like that. A uniter's some other sort, but your typical bandit ain't got no sense about them. They'd be looking after their own skin and coin purse alone. Too true, and without any kings left to serve, honor is in short supply. It's every man for himself nowadays.
Fun fact, coin purse also means balls.
Okay. Alright, Mike.
That's a real thing. You can look it up. That is a real thing.
I'm not gonna look it up. Why would I want to look that up? That's like the worst thing I could do. Ileana wasn't. How much of the story is true? Did she really fight off all those bandits like she said? No, she did not. Ileana, having a go fuss, were you? You right ribber that was, though. You ought to be a bard with urines like that. Yo, does that? Oh no, Davis! I revealed my face a long time ago. It's been like 3 streams now. Most bards tell true stories, mind you. Just hand me a drink, would you? Yeah, just hand a drink. Don't be getting all sour, lassie. 'Twas a good tale all the same. Let's drink to your battles yet to come. Provided they actually happen, that is. Oi! What kind of funny business you trying to pull here? Yeah! So I've told you, sir, the price is quite fair. Fair? You be robbing me blind. My mates will be here shortly, and you just wait till they arrive? Was that a threat?
Oh,
Are you threatening me? I am Cornholio! If you can't be civil about this, then I ain't taking no lip from no scrawny bug. Hey, keep it clean in here, I'll throw you out on your arse. Oh, is that right? All by your lonesome self, are ya? Listen here, you don't want none of this, you daft fool. I'm telling you now to knock it off before I get angry.
Yes, Eric, so basically everything you're gonna see is stuff that I did, short of a little bit of the art, which I'll point out. There's a splash screen coming up that was done by my friend, Urin Arts. And some of the programming for certain abilities I wasn't able to fully fine-tune, so a friend of mine, who's a fellow game dev, touched up that. Beyond that, basically everything you're seeing is my work.
That's awesome. That's really nice. Yeah, I know what it's like to work on 99% of a game on your own. Pretty much the only thing I'm gonna have to leave up to someone else's portraits. That's pretty much it. Look at that good fortune, me mates. Now, what was that you were saying before? Something about being thrown out on me arse? You might be drunk, but your ears still work, don't they? You want to wind up sucking mud out in the rain? What was that? You looking for a fight too? Always. Though in your state, I doubt you'd be much of a fight. Oh shit! Were you planning on hiding behind your friends the whole while? Oh, this is great. The dialogue's really good, by the way. Like, very solid. You want a piece of this, wench? Fine. You'll look real nice with some new scars. Ooh, a bell. Okay, let's go. Okay, so what do I have for that? Chopper. Okay. I have to get used to the controls here. Items. We got herb, we got herbal remedy, and a tonic. Okay. It's got like old PlayStation controls where like square buttons the confirm and X buttons to back out.
It's probably there's probably a way to change that, because like on the keyboard it's by default confirm is Z and menu and back is X.
Okay, I'll check to see, because I'd be kind of interested. And our guy was all talk. You bitch, you'll pay for that. Is that right? Well, here I am, boys. Come and get me. You know, this can sound like a weird complaint. I don't kind of love the fact that Fire Emblem's kind of afraid to swear. Like, this game, like, it's already saying, like, it's, oh, no, his Morat, no. But like,
I agree, but you have to have moderation.
Oh,
if
yeah.
everyone drops an F-bomb,
yeah,
then it loses all meaning.
Well, part of it too, especially if like using the word fuck, right? It's not something you would have heard back then. Whereas, like, I feel like bitch would be like something that probably would have existed. Also, side note, Langrisser isn't afraid to swear. Like, Langrisser will swear all the time if it wants to, which is something I love about it. But yeah, no, I like that that's in the dialogue. It feels kind of realistic. It feels good. By the sword, we've got to help her. She'll be fine. Against all 4 of them? But you said her story before was... Oh, shit! She did not fight them off as you asked. Our Arena dispatched the brings outright. Oh my god, that is loud on my end. Okay. Oh my god. She just one taps. It's amazing. It feels so good. Oh.
Not to downplay her awesome moment here, but they are all drunk.
Oh man, she's so badass. Actually, they're just drunk. It's not that impressive, really. They were gonna die of liver failure anyway.
Exactly.
How was that for Yarn? Best be buying the next round. Rain, watch out. You sensed my attack. Well done, girl. Let me guess, the boss, this little crew? That's right, though the crew appears to have gone quite smaller thanks to you, wouldn't you say? Sound almost pleased about that. What was that spell just now? A bolt of lightning? I've never seen such. Ah, an elf. Small wonder you sensed me coming. The spell? Why, I'd be delighted to show you. Oh, shit. Come on, show me what you got. Okay. Nope, not that. I have to also get used to the fact that I have to use the stick. I use my D-pad for everything.
Yeah, no, for old games, I gotta go D-pad.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the stick just goes all over the fucking place.
Okay, let's see. Oh, she's got like the Paper Mario thing where like you can.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Except that you don't need it for HP because you already have that. This is just for enemy typings and things like that.
Okay, I want to see it because I want to see all lore stuff. Classification humanoid. Leader of these vagabonds, she wields a strange form magic. Be careful. Okay. Let's see. Adds physical damage. Physical damage adds stagger 30%.
Do me a favor. Use tackle, but watch your sprite as you do it.
Okay. Let's see. She falls face first. That's awesome.
You just face plant into them. I love it.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Chopper? Sure, why not? Get to the chopper! Okay. Sure shot, 100% hit. Remove all negative status. Damage single target. Alright, sure, why not? You're an awful lot stronger than your flunkies were, I'll give you that. Here with another one. Another one.
She hates Ilyana.
Whoa, yeah, she's really going after her. Okay.
I should point out the targeting is just random, so you're just getting unlucky.
Oh yeah, that's just classic me though. Her power is Rain, be cautious. We should use items to heal if the need arises. Yeah, good idea. I'm gonna do that right now. Just heal up. There we go. Oh my
Good
god!
timing on that heal. Very good timing on that heal.
Yeah, that was a very good, well-timed heal right there. I'm just gonna use another one. It's fine. I think Rain can take a little bit more abuse. And see, you won't fall easily. We'll sell this another time. Okay, well, she just struck herself with lightning and presumably turned to ash. She's gone, indeed.
She's dead! We won!
Cue the Final Fantasy victory music. What did you say before about that spell being used? Something about it being weird? We'll discuss it later. Do not feel this is an appropriate time or place. Yeah. I guess you're right. Still, I wonder who... You're a lifesaver. Thank you, miss. Indeed, you saved me with a mighty headache with those blackguards. I think I might have to look the other way when it comes time for your bill. Aw, shit. Tab gone. Well then, I think this calls for another round. Hey! Yeah, I like.
If you choose to skip the opening cutscene, the game will deposit you right here.
Oh, okay, interesting. A few days later. This looks to be the place. The spot was pretty close to the village. Small wonder the bandits have been such an issue around here. This is the third group we've tracked down since the incident in the tavern. Let's hope our query ends here. Really got bad for that Thunderly, huh? Was it really that big of a deal? She struck Ilyana like 50 times! Yeah, it's a big deal! You're not fond of magic, Reina, but harnessing lightning is not something that should be possible. Of the 5 elements governing this world, there are fire, wood, metal, sand, and water. I hate sand. Each one is held in balance by being stronger than another. Fire is strong as metal and sand, but pales in comparison to water and wood. Likewise, water falls to sand and metal. Shouldn't fire be effective against wood?
That is the most common question I've gotten. Apparently, this is all I wanted to deviate from the standard fire, like fire, ice, water, thunder. So I found, like, I think it's the Chinese element system from,
Interesting.
like, old mythologies, and it used these 5 elements in this way, because I'm always thrown off by the wood and fire thing, but that's canon, so I ran with it.
You just run with it, I guess. Hello, Tack. Nice to see you. Metal falls sand and fire, while wood beats fire and sand. Thus, the cycle is balanced, but what that woman was capable of ties to no natural element I can think of. Therefore, her powers are in front of the natural order itself, and it behooves us to find out how she came to possess them.
Yes, Aaron. Each element would have 2 weaknesses then.
Interesting. Did you just say behooves? Rain, please take this seriously. Alright. No, I can't stand magic. It just muddles everything, complicates things. Honestly, you'd be better off without it. But I'll be damned if I let that witch get away with attacking us, so let's go find her. Thank you, Arena. I appreciate your enthusiasm in this. Do you promote your videos on YouTube?
Chinese.
You talking to me or Mike Tack? Mine's Chinese. Besides, you're my best friend. Can't let you handle this alone. Okay, so I can
now
move
you'll have
now.
access to the menu and everything else.
Okay.
One thing you may have missed during that little dialogue there, though, because you were skipping through it, is when she said about the elements, you actually have the option to skip that entire conversation. Because anything that I have deemed as a tutorial, optional.
Oh, thank you.
Like punishing repeat players with tutorials they already know. And if people just don't want to learn it in the first place, that's on them. That's entirely your call as a player.
Oh, thank you. Because that is miserable. I hate tutorials.
Yep, I agree. And I think they should be there for the player if they're wanted, but not forced upon them, because sometimes people just want to fucking play a game.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that some games are way too tutorial heavy, like to an extreme degree. No, Tack, I don't promote my videos ever. I just, like, put them up, and if they fail, they fail. Okay, so there's no way to change the control scheme, but that's fine. I can live with it. I just have to remember that's like old PlayStation games. Alright, anything over here? Am I... Do I get a...
Is that a real question? Is that a real question? Or there's not a Lady of the Lake Epi4 event in that pond. No.
Damn it. I was hoping I'd get Brave Axe. Right, it appears as though the door is locked. Well, what if I want to go in? There's an odd compulsion you have, but perhaps the key could be found nearby. Fine.
Is there fishing, though? I have been fighting with a fishing minigame for like 2 years, and I cannot get it to work. So one day, maybe.
Someday. Okay, chat, if you'll let me fiddle around with the audio real fast, I think I'm going to turn up mic and turn down the game, because I legitimately cannot...
there's volume levels in the options menu.
I know, but I lowered it down as much as I could, and it's still, like,
Gotcha.
very loud. Unless I can lower it specifically, it seems to only be by 20%.
Yes, they are 20%. It's basically there's 5 levels.
Okay. So I'm going to turn you up on Discord, and chat, tell me if this is too loud. But I need to be able to hear Mike better.
Madness, did you use an Xbox controller when you were playing? That's interesting.
How do I turn you up? Because I've never actually had to do this on like a voice call. I've always done on server.
I don't so much know if you can do it past of going, like, if you mouse over like my icon on Discord, you should get a volume slider. But failing that, you could always open up your volume mixer for like Windows and just manually turn the game down that way, because it'll be its own application.
Good idea, actually. Let me do that real fast.
And
so
that can potentially do it for you too.
Yeah, let me just...
Yeah, Tom, no Brave Axe. I think starting the game and just getting a Brave Axe might be a little bit too overpowered. Plus, I don't like making your initial equipment feeling irrelevant. I want you to be able to use it for a bit before you're like, all right, now I want an upgrade.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Did that lower the game volume on the stream? It did.
It's definitely quieter.
Okay,
yes.
let me turn it up again then.
It's still audible, but yes, it is noticeably quieter.
Let me just up that a bit, because that should be higher. Oh, by the way, Mike, you're gonna hate me for this, but do you know what I named this and like the audio for this in my OBS?
Trying to think of what kind of joke you would have made. And I can't think of anything. What did you name it?
I named it Skibbity Mike.
Oh God, I hate you. Actually, so it's funny. I've gotten a few people lately that have been just getting into streaming. So I sent them my banned words list for Twitch, just so they have like everything I've done. But I didn't remove that when I did. So like 4 other people banned Skibbity in their Twitch chat and have no idea because they just copy and pasted the lists I gave them.
That's so unnecessary.
I was like, that is the best prank I've ever done, and I didn't even mean to do it.
That's funny. All right, so is the audio good now?
Again.
Trying to get balanced, so everything is good.
Yeah, your mouse is on screen again.
Yeah, it's not on OBS, but it is on your end. I keep forgetting that.
I just don't want it to be implicting you in your capture. That's all.
Yeah, no, I turned the cursor off.
Thank you, Jasmine. I thought it was great too.
Yes. Yeah, Mike has pretty much covered all the bases here by the looks of it, so.
So I should point out this event triggers on those 2 tiles that your characters are standing on. So when you were just randomly walking around, you were dodging it by like 1 tile repeatedly.
That's funny. Now, I know I didn't just see 2 human girls head for our hideout. You 2 must be out your minds for wandering out here. Well, technically, she's an elf. I don't bloody care what she is, what you want here. Don't you know this be our camp?
There's the accent. That's accurate.
There we go. Yeah, everyone's southern now. I'm sorry. That's just how it works. Your camp, hold that thought. Are we in the right place? It's the very spot the villagers pinpointed. But that's an orc. We weren't looking for an orc. No, we were not. Yet this is where we were sent. Hey, don't you be ignoring me. You wouldn't happen to have a human woman around here, would you? About this tall, dark hair, prone to fits of lightning? What do you want about? Ain't no human stupid enough to come... Oh, hang on, Matt. What you on about? Ain't no human stupid enough to come around here except you 2. She's an elf. Ah, forget. We're definitely in the wrong place. Thought that may be. Oh, though that may be, the villagers were quite adamant this is where their bandit troubles were originating. I believe it would be in everyone's best interest if we intervened. I guess? Why can't things ever be easy for us? Alright. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a large lad. Oh, damn it, I attacked with her instead. Hang on, let's just guard. I want to get the lore behind this guy. This goober. Alright. Elven lore, yes. Let's see. Classification humanoid, a tough orcish swordsman. He possesses the ability to buff his allies' defense. Okay. Well, I'm gonna kill him now. Goodbye.
Yeah, buff that, you filthy casual.
Let's get this over with. We'll take out the bandits for those villagers, then keep looking for that witch. In most cases, felling the bandit leader is enough to scare the group. I believe that would be our objective. Okay. Mission compris. Follow the Goblin Slayer's example. Didn't that series open with a rape scene?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Also, you might notice the door is open now.
Oh yeah. Door maxing, let's do it. Oh, more orcs. What the hell? They just didn't even give me a chance. They're just like, alright. Alright, we should probably get information on these lads. Classification humanoid.
So, Ilyana is specifically faster for the beginning of this, so you can do this if you wanted.
Oh, interesting. That's nice, because, yeah, whenever there's, like, a system like this, I like to just go ahead and read whatever I can about the enemies, because it's always interesting. It's something I loved about Paper Mario. He's quicker than he appears and is capable of striking us twice. Oh, okay, so he hits twice in a row. Okay, well, you gotta die then. You're a problem. Ooh. Okay, no. Goddamn. I keep going to press circle in order to, like, cancel stuff, but... Classification. Humanoid, a sneaky roguish orc combatant, be wary of poisonous mushrooms. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I learned... Oh, God. Oh, my God, she's almost dead. Ileana, stop. Stop dying. What are you doing? Oh, she dead. She big dead.
Don't worry about it. There's actually a reason why you want to do this first.
Okay. Well, I guess we could rest in those beds if we need. Ah! Let me guess I can heal.
Yep.
Hey, nice. Some extra sound effects in the overworld.
This isn't fully integrated yet because I haven't had time to write a bunch of fluff text for books, but
Okay.
a lot of objects are going to be interactable, like that table with the paper on it.
Oh, I see.
By the end of the game, everything will have some sort of flavor text on it. I'm just doing it as I can.
Interesting. The boss ain't been sleeping so good. So whatever you bugs do, don't be waking him. If you catch him napping, there'll be hell to pay. Just to help him out, we're gonna leave a few music boxes around the camp to help him sleep. Don't be fiddling with them neither. Okay, so that's what I got the music box for. Alright, well, I guess
also, have you taken a look at your skill menu?
I have not. Let me check that. Okay. Oh, there's like a whole tree. Okay.
You can take your base abilities, which are the ones that are in brown, and then level them up and change them. But each time you select a path, the other path closes off.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, it's a skill tree, but it actually matters.
Yes, and in the menu, you'll also notice that your characters each have one passive ability each, which you can't see in battle.
Ah, okay. Very interesting. Yeah, Battle Rage. Passive talent that increases physical. Okay, so it's, yeah, you get a bonus if your HP is low. That's awesome. I love that. Because my biggest problem with skill trees in games is that, like, they never really have a reason to branch for the most part. Because a lot of times they'll just let you go ahead and get everything. This is nice.
And I didn't see the point of that. I was like, I want replay value, so maybe you'll try something. And you're like, I don't like that. I want to do a different thing next time.
Yes. Okay, good. That's awesome. That's a great... Because that's something I always have problems with when I see that in RPGs. I'm like, oh, good, a skill tree. I can't wait to get all of them and have no real, like, choice or anything that matters. But that's nice that that's here. I'm actually very happy about that. All right.
Ileana has 2 classes as well because she has access to magic. So she's got her archery skills and she's got her magic skills.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes, that is absolutely Fred's ability. I'm not even going to try and...
Okay, I like it.
Not right now, Morgan. I'm going to see if there is a way to do it. This isn't my plugin that used the skill tree, so I'm going to have to do some digging to see if it's possible.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I like that. I like that system a lot. That's nice. Because, yeah, that's, like, always been one of my biggest issues, is, like, whenever you're playing, like, an RPG, and it's just like, hey, so here's a skill tree that you're gonna get everything on, and your choices won't matter in the long run. It bothers me. Always did.
Yes, I agree with that, too.
Yeah. But this is nice, because that encourages replayability as well.
Is it possible to get all the skills? In the demo, no, because you need specific items to unlock the skill trees, as well as the appropriate level. Level would be doable, but you won't get enough of the gems needed to do it. So status ailments and buffs in this game work similar to a Shin Megami Tensei game, where they are very effective and they don't wear off unless you cure them, but they also do not persist out of battle.
Interesting.
So so when buffs are around, you want to use buffs and debuffs.
Yeah, I guess Mario and Luigi did kind of do a run. That is accurate. So, Mike, quick question. So if I were to just play through the main story of the demo, how long would it take me?
Not doing any of the side stuff?
Yeah.
Like 4 hours, maybe 5 hours.
Okay, because I was thinking, like, I don't know how much of this I can stream tonight because I've got an appointment in the morning.
Oh, yeah,
like, kind of.
Yeah, go when you can, and then we can always do another one of these if you want.
Yeah, but I would definitely be down to, like, 100% this once it's actually, like, finished. Because, yeah, this is This is great so far. Like, I am legitimately, like, I don't want to say nerding out because that feels like a white girl thing to say, but, like, this is definitely the kind of thing that I'm like, yes, this feels good. It reminds me.
For a demo, I mean, if you do everything in it, you're looking at probably close to like 7, 8, 9 hours for everything.
Yeah,
maybe a bit longer depending on how in depth you want to go.
You did not fuck around with the length on this, and that shows like a lot of confidence in your project that you like did this. Like, that you did so much for a demo, because that, like, a lot of demos be like, here's the first level, chapter, whatever, and then you're done. This is like, here's like 9 hours of content. Enjoy. I love that. That's good. Oh yeah, that's a good question, Eric. How much of the sprite work did you do?
The art stuff is actually done by somebody named... Let me grab the actual link of this.
Tonic times 2, okay. Music box. Imagine getting ambushed while resting. Earthbound would like to know your location.
That happens in Least the Painful as well.
Oh, does it?
This guy here. Yep. Mega Tiles. They did the sprite work, the maps, and all that kind of stuff there. The only art, specifically, that was not done by them was a few of the enemy sprites, which you won't see in the demo because they're after that. And then the splash screens, which, as I mentioned, were done by Urin Arts.
Bloodtooth archers are known for using barbed arrows, which can cause bleeding. But Mike, they're women. They already suffer from the bleed status. I had to go for it, I'm sorry.
I'm wondering when the boos will arise from the chat, really. No, we got an oof instead.
Yeah, we got an oof. That's good. I couldn't help
Eric
it.
Got it. The turn-based battle system is exactly based off of Final Fantasy X, and you'll see that when you get multiple people. Because, in my opinion, the best version of a turn-based battle system we got was FF10's. I like being able to make all of your party members, both in battle and out of battle, accessible so that you can rotate them as the situation requires. Instead of just, oh, here's my main team, and I won't train anybody else.
I mean, I agree with that. I think it's important to give the players, like, many options as humanly possible. Because, like, the whole point of an RPG is supposed to just kind of be, I don't know, I don't want to say relaxing, but definitely fun. Because, like, the thing is, RPGs are not inherently hard, but they should be enjoyable, right? Especially because you're probably going to pour, like, at least a minimum of 20 hours in.
Yes,
so, like,
exactly.
it has to be fun. Like, it absolutely has to be.
You do realize that by running out of the cave every single time you win a fight, you're never going to make progress, right?
Oh, I'm grinding up.
Okay.
I like being a little bit overpowered.
Yes, Serenity's like that too, where she'll just grind for like 4 hours before a boss. It's like,
yeah,
you can kill it. You can do this. So if you open up your menu real quick here, look here, Ilyana fully heals when she levels.
Oh,
that's
interesting.
carried across everything. So you get a level up, you get a full heal.
Okay, that's nice. I like that. Oh, Mac's killing me. My neck has been so sore the last couple of days, and I kind of think it's because I've been hunched over my computer.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll definitely do it.
Yeah, that'll cause it. I've been I've been kind of like dedicating myself to just getting all of the battle motions from my game done, because it's like I can't work on maps right now because I guess SRPG Studio accidentally broke some stuff in the last update, and now you can't insert new map chips, which is great. Love it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, you can insert non-moving ones, but animated ones are like, oof. Like, they just don't work right now. It's really annoying. I report it to the devs, but it's like, who knows when it's getting fixed. And don't use the newest one? You can't. It's on Steam.
Yeah, you have to basically go with whatever updates they have unless you manually turn off all Steam updates.
Yep.
Kind of a pain in the ass.
And the worst part is, with SRPG Studio, you actually have to be on Steam to use it. Because it's got that, it's got like the Steam thing where it's like built in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you're stuck with whatever happens, and usually they don't break stuff. Like, this is a very rare occurrence. Like, this is not common. But it's a bad thing to break. Because I think like the last time the devs broke anything was like 5 or 6 years ago. Like it's very rare that it happens, but dear God, when it happens. Yeah, but madness, over-leveling is fun. It's hilarious to watch things die in one hit. Why not use the MP if you're just gonna heal every time space
hit
things
cancel
up?
for a second. Oh, never mind. If you hit cancel before you select a command, it will give you an option to view your status on the character. So if someone's got a status ailment, it'll tell you what that status ailment does.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, that's weird. Bleed didn't wear off. Did I not set that properly?
Oh. We found a bug! Beautiful. See, this is the usefulness of having your own personal playtester here. I mean, I'm your own slave to just find stuff.
The flag for bleed was not checked off, and I don't know why that is off. I've got to fix it up.
There you go.
Why I have this open in the meantime in case I see anything. Why not use your MP if you're just going to heal every time you go to speed things up? That is true.
Yeah.
He's got to be quick.
That is accurate.
Spam through things. It does hit harder.
Probably a good idea. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. That's not the right... This is fine, actually. You know what? We'll just, Bap. Man, that does not do a lot of damage.
No, it's an accuracy.
Yeah, it's a 100% hit move. Okay. Just hit you with an air sure shot. Beautiful. And then I'll just...
Her magic is probably better than her sure shot.
Yeah. It probably is. One tip I'll give Reyna a MP boosting accessory as fast as you can and learn that the hard way. Okay?
Yes, her MP is not great.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for normal attacks because I feel like at this point the animation takes slightly longer to use the specials and I'm killing them anyway, so. Sure shot challenge.
Well, it also helps that the lower HP she's got, the more damage she hits for anyway.
Yes. That's very nice. That's a nice little passive.
Ability. Yes. It's almost like I made some of these abilities after I played Andorod Saga.
So, out of curiosity, when did you start work on this?
I don't remember. Is there anything in the map files that would tell me when I made... No, I've updated the map so much. Let's see. It was during that relationship. That would have been... Probably 5 years ago?
5 years ago? Okay.
Give or take, yeah. It was shortly after I stopped working.
Gotcha.
And I just I threw like an entire summer into this. Like most of this came about in about 3 months. Because I just did nothing but work on it.
Yeah. So my game started in 2023, July of 2023 specifically, and it was actually like in kind of a good state at one point, but then I was like, oh no, I should redo a bunch of stuff because like right now it's not in like a good state, so let me just like start from scratch because it'll be better. And I think it was a good idea that I did because going back to it now, I'm thinking about some of my first maps and I'm like, it's not that they were bad, but boy oh boy, they were very square, which is like never a good thing for a strategy RPG. Like
yeah, you want them to feel like you want the world to feel lived in.
Yeah, you want to feel natural and like not
it's like
blocky.
Isn't that a complaint that like Echoes gets a lot, where all the maps are just like basically a big ass field and there's a fort somewhere?
Yeah, that's a big problem with Echoes. I did not mean to go up. It's a big problem with Echoes, and it's a big problem with Three Houses, is they're basically just big open fields, and there's not... And, like, Three Houses is definitely better than Echoes for that, because at least they have, like, forests and stuff, but for the most part, Three Houses is kind of the same problem.
My problem with Three Houses maps is not so much that the maps are, like, boring. They are, but it's not, like, I would hold Echoes as a worse example than that.
Oh, definitely.
My problem with Three Houses is how much the maps are reused.
Oh my god, they're reused so often.
It is so frustrating.
It is insane.
Like, it's like, oh, I'm on the same map, but we're on a different side of it, so I guess it's different. Like, motherfucker, Dragon Age 2 pulled that same stunt, and it's one of the things that everybody remembers about it.
Started modding Zelda back in 2018, if I recall. Been 3D modeling for years. Yeah, you've gotten very good at it, Eric, too. Like you're.
Do me a favor, throw yourself down a save.
Oh, okay. Let me just do that.
The reason I say this is because you can save anywhere for two reasons. One, I don't think you should punish the player if they have something else to do. But more importantly than that, RPG Maker, for some reason, sometimes will just randomly freeze.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
I have not been able to fix it. It's apparently a common thing with a lot of them. It doesn't happen all the time, but that's why I said, like, save off and save early.
Which version of Maker is this in, out of curiosity?
This one is in MV.
Okay, and that's not the most recent, that's second most, right?
Second most recent. Because I'd done a lot of work before MZ came out, and I was like, I'm not moving this again. Let's see, how do you upgrade the skills again? You'll get items that are, what do I fucking call them, like skill gems or something stupid like that. Most bosses will drop at least one, and then when you're the proper level and you have X amount of those in your inventory, you can pay them in your skill tree menu to upgrade a skill.
Interesting.
I'm currently going to look for the fucking item name.
But yeah, I was just curious because I'm like, this doesn't look like the newest one because I forget what the newest one's even called. It's like, I want to say it's XV?
It's MZ.
MZ. Yeah.
Yeah, so stupidly close to that.
Yeah, because I'm like, it doesn't quite look like that, but it looks like more modern. Like, doesn't look like a very old version of RPG Maker.
So the two items to upgrade skills. So physical skills are upgraded with an item called Miracle Gems. Magical skills are upgraded with an item called an Elder Rune. I found them.
Okay, interesting.
The sound effect reminds me of a casino. Yeah, that's fair.
This cave appears to be deeper than I would have first estimated. No kidding. Who even knows how far down it goes? I believe it may become prudent to save our progress in the event we run into something unimaginable. Skip tutorial. I already know how to save. I agree. Let's just do that to be safe. Well, I already saved, but let's... Okay, I was gonna go into the cave, but then the random encounter happened. When you try and go into a cave, but a bunch of orcs are like, nah, bro.
You just kill bosses in this game to get a major power boost, pretty much. I'm also gonna have them in, like, rare chests and stuff like that. At some point. I haven't put a ton of extra ones in the demo, just because that was one of the newer systems I implemented.
I see. Interesting.
And I want to balance it all at the very end. Like, okay, this is how many you should have by this point.
Just Iron Man it.
Iron Man it.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Problem solved. But yeah. So Mike, this is kind of what I've been saying for a long time because I hear a lot of people shit on RPG Maker and SRPG Studio quite a bit. It's not that you can't make good games. It's that 99% of people are too lazy to.
Look at any game by Kagura Games on Steam. They make basically shovelware hentai games, and they all look exactly the fucking same.
Oh god!
To the point where when I see new release games on Steam, if I'm flipping through, and I can identify them without even looking at the game itself now. All of their games look the fucking same.
Oh, that's awful. But yeah, it's kind of funny, too, how the perception has shifted, because I feel like RPG Maker was, like, one of the more respected engines at one time, like, especially during the age of...
when it was illegal. When it was illegal and you couldn't legally sell your games.
Yeah.
It was great, because you could just... fan games were fantastic, because you could just rip resources out of anything and use them, because you weren't allowed to sell it anyway.
Yeah.
So nobody gave a crap. But now that stigma's gone, and you're like, no, you can't use ripped resources anymore... It's a lot harder to get a good quality product when you're not using AAA, like, developed shit.
Yeah. I think the other thing, too, right, is that, like, there is definitely this thing with newer RPG Maker stuff where, because it's gone so advanced and because, like, the toolkit is good out the bat, I feel like a lot of people just get very lazy and just use default assets. Like,
yep.
Just absolutely do not care. And, like,
you can make them look good. I will say
yeah.
But I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's as easy to make the newer default assets look good. If you go back and look at RPG Maker 2000's assets, they look good out of the box.
Yeah.
But you have to know how to use them properly.
Oh, by the way, so speaking of that, have you ever seen what the SNES RPG Maker looks like?
SNES one? No. I own the PS2 one, and it's not very good.
Okay, the SNES one has graphics that are so fantastic they could legitimately belong in like a Final Fantasy or Fire Emblem game. And I have no idea why they're so good, because it was like a shitty SNES game that like nobody played and sold horribly, which somehow branched out into an entire franchise, which is kind of impressive. So is you two making all that racket up there?
Okay, so I'm recognizing a lot of these resources. So yeah, I guess I have seen parts of this before.
Racket? That's what you call a couple of fires trouncing all your bandit buddies? Sure, okay, let's get with that. Let's go with that. Words are failing. Arrogant to boot. Be there any point in me asking why you two she-witches what be with me and my boys? Yeah. Is that a real question? You're bandits. We're mercenaries. We came to stop you. You and your elk have made the lives
you
of neighboring...
cut out real bad there, so it sounded like you just started speaking in, like, helium voice for 2 words, and then it fixed itself.
I don't know why Discord's been doing that lately. It happens with Madness when we do FE4 all the time. I have no idea why.
Who knows? Maybe Discord's getting lazy because they have, like, the monopoly on fucking online game chatting stuff.
Pretty much, yeah. You and your elk have made the lives of neighboring townsfolk difficult for some time now. We've been tasked with bringing a return to the peace. Peace-maxing. A harsh world out there, ladies. If you want to see any sort of coin, sometimes you gotta be taking it. Still, never thought them poor sods and Kimpall would scrounge up enough to hire someone to come here. Clearly, we left them more than what they needed. What do you mean by that? You intentionally left coin behind? That doesn't make sense. We need coin to eat. We ain't monsters about, missy. Don't suppose them simple folk ever bothered to mention that we never heard them. Did anyone say anything like that? As I recall, we simply asked about the Thunder Witch and were pointed here. Villagers only implied they wished the raids to cease. Just like that, you come cutting a blade path through my home and my boys. We might be bad folk for stealing, but I think the evil ones will be you two. Wait, are we the bad guys? Oh, shit. Oh, stop confusing me here. Look, you're thieves and brigands. That's good enough for me. Are you going to put up your sword or not? Don't let me say that old Serrate ain't a trying sword, but you be trespassers in me home, and I got some boys to avenge. Oh my god. Damn. There was no reason for us to come here and kill all of them. This be the things I get for going soft on them villagers. Now we gotta deal with yous. You're making me question my life decisions and I don't like it. That is very unfortunate. Alright, let's read this. Humanoid, leader of this vagabond group, he wields a savage blade, staggering punches, and fear he may have backup before long. Okay, so he's gonna have guys coming in. This guy here for shits and giggles. Yeah, I guess we just came in and started slaughtering them.
Anyway, I started blasting.
And it started blasting. Oh yeah, it does some decent damage. That also does decent damage. I don't
know if you're going to remember this, but you did read something earlier that this guy has a weakness to.
Oh yes, the music box. Yeah, let me go grab that. Where is it? Where is the music box? I don't see a music box anywhere. Am I blinding this?
Keep going down.
I can't. Oh, there we go. That was weird. It's like I had to go from the side instead, just like going to the bottom.
God. He has like no resistance to it, but it still somehow missed.
Right, enough of this 2-on-1 nonsense. Let's make this touch more fair, eh? Oh, he's Canadian. Oh, yeah, eh? Oh, me and my goblin folk, eh? Down from our igloos. I don't know if I can count, but that doesn't make this even. Oh, God. That's a lot of damage. Let me ask you, how much did them pitiful folk pay you two devils come barged in here? We're not hired in any official capacity by the villagers. In truth, we seek a dark-haired witch. There ain't no witches here except you two. What kind of fools are you anyway? Big ones, apparently. Jesus. Okay, let's just... So, if I kill him, the fight ends? Or do I take the rest of them out, too?
I believe you have to fight the rest of them, but I'm going to double-check that because that is a good question.
Yeah. Alright, I'll run...
if you beat him, they die.
Okay. A run wants to know why it's not 100% chance for the music box to hit.
So it should be, but there is still a failed chance which is built into RPG Maker.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like the RPG Maker I know. Oh, she's dead. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but It's fine-ish. Special. I'm gonna tackle him. Face plant! Oh, he's so close dead. Oh, I don't think I'm living this. I think I goobered. Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Oh, wait.
Hit him. You might.
Yes!
Clutch it out.
There we go. Got him.
Passive for the win.
Beautiful. Aye. That'll do it, eh? Oh, yeah, eh? You hosers. Get out me cave, eh? What do I feel like? I feel displeased with this outcome as well. Heh. Always laugh when you mess up and it'd be too late to fix things, don't it?
No, you do not get experience if you're dead, so there is a trade-off to bum rushing it like that.
Oof. Before you go in, get all glum, we be bandits. This day we're bound to come eventual like, and if I had to fall, at least I went down with a blade in my hand. Man, this guy's just trying to guilt trip me now. Listen, I be looking for a miss with dark hair, use lightning and whatnot, eh? A real saucy attitude about her. Wait, you know her? First things first, spare me, boys. And you'll be left. Swear to me that you'll let him leave, and I'll tell you what I know of her. It will be done. We shall pursue not one of them, provided they leave this area in peace. Tell us what you know. Man's really gaslighting. Or she be named Lovria. That one used to be small-time burglar and sword for hire. Knew her afore I round up my boys here. Always like talk big, that one wanted more from life than cutting purses and throats. Thought she bought it a few years back, but she turned up here 2 days ago. 2 days? We're on the right trail. I don't think it'll be roses when you find her. She changed that one. Got some magic gear now. That be new. Don't know how that happened. Should be heading south through the marshlands. That's all I know. Thank you. You may depart with knowledge that your men will be spared. Appreciate it. We have some next life, or spots will be turned around. Haha. Man! I feel gross. This has been unfortunate turn of events, yet we have at least ascertained a name and potential path forward. Yeah. Lovria. She never used to have those powers, apparently. People can't just get magic randomly, can they? Like, it's one of those things you're born with, isn't it? Every story I've ever encountered stated as such, yes, to develop such abilities under unprecedented. Moreover, there remains no governing element with which she could utilize the spell she has. To put lightly, she is an anomaly. I guess we'd better get on after her. There has to be an explanation, right?
Like on your case right now.
Well, to be fair, I was just in Berserker's stream advocating for him to send Garant to Yvonne's house, so...
That's fair.
But I mean, what else is she good for other than being, you know, a spear upgrade? Hoy there, moment of your time. I'd like to talk to you about the Church of Jesus Christ. Okay, what do you want? Name's Tut. I'm a waste rider by trade, paving the way for folk to get by in the world. Though you two look pretty well off, I was wondering if you had any questions I could help with. Okay, no, I'm good. I have the creator, like, sitting with me, so I think I'm solid here. Actually, I think we're good. Thanks, though. You what? Tom, look, you don't understand. It had to happen. I was trying to give him content. Wonderful. Always happy to see folks know their way around. Here, before I go, why do you have these? Think of it as a way of celebrating our first meeting. What are these? Shiny rocks? These 2 stones are skill. Oh, okay. So that's for the skill tree.
Yep.
The rainbow-colored one is for physical classes, while the rune there is for magic. They're super rare, though, so don't waste them, okay? Okay. Oh, wow, thanks. You're terrible. Of course, I remember Grandpa, who'd you kill? I was trying to get Berserker to kill Yvonne, but, you know. Be on my way then. But if you ever have any questions, just look for me. I'll be happy to help. What a nice lady. Alright, so I can use these now. Let's see. So, skill tree. So, hack the bone or cleave?
If you click on them, it'll tell you what they do.
Oh, okay. Changes chopper into hack the bone, stronger variant that now has chance to inflict bleed. Okay. Changes chopper into cleave, a stronger variant that now hits 2 random targets. Okay, interesting. So, I have to choose between basically hitting 2 at once or just causing bleed. I think bleed would be good, right? I mean, I think so. Why can't I unlock it? Oh, I need to be level 12. Okay, all right. Fair enough. And what about Ileana? Skill tree. Let's see. Wood damage. That's the base. Changes Daru into Adaru, a stronger variant that deals additional wood damage. Okay. Change Daru.
That would be something that I'll be fine-tuning as I go on, because if I find that like the levels aren't really adding up to the right amount, I'll be lowering them or raising them accordingly.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
Stronger variant that restores HP equal to... Okay, so that's like Nosferatu. Change Daru into Didaru, a strong variant that now has... Okay, that's poison. Adds HP regen to the user. Wait, what's the difference between regen and drinking their HP? I would have assumed that same thing.
Regen will add like a recurring HP recovery to you.
Okay.
If you start doing something else.
Okay, I see. And then Woodvale teaches spell Woodvale, a defense spell. It grants the user 50%. Okay, interesting.
If you go back to her physical skills, she actually has a new level, like ability she can learn outright.
Okay, let me see. Sniper shot changes shot into sniper shot. A stronger variant that deals additional damage. Targets. Okay, interesting. So it does like more damage if they have more health. A stronger variant that deals... Okay, so that's like a finisher. And then you have rapid fire. Teach the ability rapid fire, a quick succession of attack that strikes. Okay, so that's kind of like Astra.
She would have been able to learn that if she wasn't dead. Because that only needs level 6.
Oof, rip. That's a skill issue right there. And then, so it was... Okay, so squad sight. Change sharpshooter into squad sight. Sharpshooter is teach the ability. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that adds like crits. Okay, all right. So I think what I do want to give her, let me just go and heal. I think we should get some levels to try and get those skills unlocked, but...
Well, funny thing about that, you remember how you agreed not to kill his orcs?
Yeah.
Guess what you can't find anymore?
I can't kill orcs anymore.
You can't fight the caves are completely empty now.
Aw, rip. Alright, well I guess we just leave then. Oh, there's a world map. Ooh, okay. Right, so we're supposed to go to the marshlands next.
Yes, this is the story path. Everything else is optional stuff if you want to check it out.
My gosh, I forgot how bad the smell here is. I believe that would be a mixture of the gases created by the feral beasts that live here. It is likely those scents have fused with the aroma of the stagnant waters to create the haze surrounding us. Okay, first of all, never say secrete ever again. Secondly, is this haze dangerous? I forgot to ask before. Not directly. The smell should not harm our bodies, though they will make us more susceptible to toxins while we remain in it. The worst result of our exposure here is the haze itself. With how thick it is in the air, it will make striking more difficult in battle. Well, isn't that just great? Double-edged sword. While we suffer an adverse hit rate, we will enjoy higher evasiveness against enemy strikes. Oh, well that's handy at least, but we should still hurry through here. This place reeks. Alright?
It smells bad.
It smells real bad. Hey look, things I can kill. Are those centipedes?
Oh, great, Diamond and Pearl Fog. It's not quite Diamond and Pearl Fog, but you're not wrong.
Oh no. What were they thinking with Diamond and Pearl Fog? Seriously, it's like, hey, so you know how everyone hates the fog of war in caves? Yeah, what if we did that on land and gave you slightly more vision? I'm sure no one will hate that. Insect. Strange sea insects grow to be this size. This many arms can be used as weapons and possesses magic as well. Okay.
Did you save after the boss fight?
I did not, but I can after this, assuming I don't die immediately. No, there's the first house centipede down. Have you ever had a house centipede, by the way?
No, and I hope I don't. After the roach problem I had at the last place, I never want bugs in my house ever again.
Oh, fun, a roach problem. Nice.
Oh, it was awful. I lost so much stuff.
Oh, God. What's party camp? Let's see. Oh, I see. It's like, I assume this is where all your characters would be.
That's correct. If you ever need information or if you want to just build up, like, social links with characters, you can come back here and do it.
Interesting. Okay. I like that. That
there will be a romance system built into it.
That reminds me of the
Oh, you just had it happen.
Oh, I got the freeze.
You got the freeze.
Wait. I can use my menu though.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Exit of the menu.
I did.
Okay, hit the menu button.
Okay.
Hit up twice.
Yep.
Hit confirm. Hit down. Hit confirm again. Hit confirm again. Okay, now hit, like, I think it's F12 to reset.
Okay, alright, F12. F12 did nothing.
No. Okay, try F5.
F5? Okay. That seemed to work.
Yep, there it is. Try loading that file.
Alright, let's see if it works. Yep.
Oh my god, it works! I have the layout of where the save function is in my brain.
Playtesting be like.
Yeah. Also, your mouse is on the screen again.
Oh, god damn it. So, something that kind of reminds me of, I think I was talking about this before I got interrupted by the freeze, but that kind of reminds me of Pokemon Rangers, like Shadows of Volmio, where it's like, oh, you have that one area where you can just go to and it has all your partner Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
I built it based on Dragon Age Origins, because at any point you can leave your current, like, quest and go back to the camp and, like, get updates on your party and stuff, and I really like that system. Because the problem I have with a lot of JRPGs is once a character has joined you, they basically cease to exist in the story. Like, I love Final Fantasy Tactics, but that is awful for doing that.
Oh, yeah.
The moment any story character joins you, they no longer have a role in the game.
I need to play Tactics.
The game has to plan around... The game has to then plan around what if you lost them. It's FE6 syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Roy, you might lose your allies, so Roy has no one to talk to in cutscenes besides Merlinus, who you can't lose. Oh, yeah, that Wisp stole all of Iana's MP in the last fight.
Oh, awesome. Great, thanks, I love it. Stupid Wisp. Coming in, taking our jobs, taking our mana. Save him without even seeing. Yeah, Mike's just that good. He knows the things. He knows the stuff.
It's one of the most frustrating glitches that I can't find a fix for, and it drives me nuts.
I know there is a fix for it. I just don't know like what it would be. Yeah, I just had chat have a panic attack on screen. That was interesting. I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately.
That maybe you'll get a reward for going to the village.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. There we go. Reina got a level up.
Oh, and Ilyana's over level 6 now, so she should be able to get that new skill.
Ooh, yeah, good point. Okay, so let's go here. So it was Lodaru, right? Yeah, that's the
it was in your archer skills.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was thinking like I wanted the NOS, but so I can't do sniper. Rapid fire, here it is. What do the other ones do? Changes rapid fire into flurry, a stronger variant that now hits 2 targets but does so randomly. Barrage. So that's basically like Super Astra. Endless arrow. Oh my god, that's funny. She go burr.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Rapid fire hits hard because it is like 3 basic attacks, but it's also expensive to use.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Let me see if I can give... Oh, goddamn it. I have to get used to the controls. Alright, can I learn... Wait, what does Guillotine do? Strong variant that no longer causes bleed, but instead has a chance to instantly kill. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Okay. So she doesn't have the levels necessary, but that's fine. We can just go.
No, it's because she already has her basic skills, and I didn't want to give.
Okay.
Oh, that's special. So you mentioned a Paper Mario reference earlier with Elven lore.
Yeah.
Did you ever run into an Amazing Daisy?
I did. I did, in fact.
Yeah, that thing that just took off is the equivalent of that for this area. It's the EXP and money pinata.
Oh, damn, that's cool.
But it's like a 75% chance for it to run, so you gotta get hit. You gotta hit hard and fast.
Yeah, I just accidentally walked out of the village. So, one issue I will state, I kind of noticed with this, and this is a common thing. Some of the entrances feel a little weird, like the way you enter rooms and stuff. Particularly the cave one, because it was like I go up and then go down.
Yes, I have definitely worked to get rid of that exact thing in most of the maps.
Nice.
Caves, it's a little bit harder when you go into a cave and you have to have like an entrance to a cave. So
Yeah.
a lot of the other ones you'll encounter, when you go up, you will then proceed to the next map.
Yeah.
By going up. And I went a step above that too. So most dungeons share the same height or width tile as the previous map.
Yeah.
So if you were to say go in, you were to enter the right map 3 tiles down from the top of it, you would be in that exact position on the next map and vice versa. Like it will track your actual position and follow it along that same axis.
Nice. Okay, that's very good.
The Orc Cave, it was like literally one of the first dungeons I made, and I would like to go back and spruce it up at some point.
Yeah. Man, you really did think of everything. Because of our recent problems with the bandits, I'm thinking about turning my home into a weapon shop. I'll need a lot of supplies to make that work, though. Lady, they're dead. You don't need to do this.
That was actually your indicator that there is no weapon shop in this town. Because why would she make one if there was one?
Exactly. Also, I love how this lady is just like, yes, I will choose violence. Believe it or not, it's considered big for a village nowadays. After the last king died 30 years ago, there was no one left to take up the mantle, so most civilizations dwindled and broke apart. Now it's rare to see anything bigger than a tent or a lone house out there on the road. Jesus. Here to shop, here's what I've got. Holy candle. Oh, it's a repel.
It's a repel.
A repel. Thank you. You have no idea how nice that is.
I'm not the biggest fan of random encounters, but the maps in this game are a little bit too cramped to allow on-screen encounters without you just getting bum rushed by them. So I'm like, how do I balance random encounters?
Oh, that is so nice.
Let me pick them.
That is like I can't put into words how happy that makes me to see that there.
Yeah. The well has flavor text.
Okay, I'll check it. Someone said they saw a bunch of those bloodtooth orcs on the road south towards the marshlands. Maybe they're finally rid of them. Well. Have you thought of something? No. I was just trying to be funny. I see. Your humor is noted. Oh, shit. Oh, and the little like sweat drop.
Entire game, if you bought enough holy candles, yes.
That's crazy.
Short of the fights that are mandatory, you absolutely could. They're also... I don't know if new Pokemon games are doing this. I think they are, but I'm not sure. When the repel wears off, you will automatically get asked by the game if you want to use your next one if you still have one in the inventory.
Yes, that has been a feature in Pokemon since I believe X and Y, I want to say.
So yeah, it follows that instruction. Instead of you having to stop what you're doing, go to the menu, use another one, blah, blah, blah.
That is so nice. That's so, like, I can't put into words how happy that makes me. Because it's like, there are times when you just do not want to fight enemies. Especially when you're coming up on like a hard boss or something.
Puzzles or
puzzles
or anything. You just want to focus on what you're doing and not being like, oh, what if I get into a fight?
Yeah, that's really nice. Kimpal was only built about 2 years ago, so it's still pretty small. Most folks who pass by just keep headed south through the marshlands towards the land quest. Should that be heading?
Just keep headed south. It could be either, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. That
call it a dialect weirdness. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Believe it or not. Okay, that's the same guy. How the hell do you get all the way down here? Bro's jogging.
They are set to wander. That guy with the cape you should talk to though.
There have been problems with bandits and the like recently, so I decided to hang around and make sure nothing happens to the people here. We actually dealt with the bandit problem. They shouldn't pose a threat anymore. Is that so? Well, you ought to be commended for your bravery. Here, take this medicinal kit and allow me to thank you on behalf of the people here. Thanks. Medicinal kits are great for when you're out there in the thick of it. Just don't expect them to do much good in battle. Okay. So, Let me look at that. I'm actually curious. Oh, okay. It's like, yeah, I was about to say, it's like a tent from Final Fantasy.
There is also a side quest in the inn there if you want to check that out.
We can do that. I don't want to do, like, every side quest. I'd like to,
Oh, absolutely. I'm just pointing out, like,
yeah.
options, like... Because the inn is here, so as a player, you're like, why the fuck would I ever go to an inn? I have free healing at my camp. So I had to come up with other reasons why the inn would be there. Because the village needs a place for people to live.
So it's like a quest
There's no
area.
Houses. Yeah, so I put a quest on it. In fact, actually, go to your options menu.
Let me look at that.
See the quest giver help one?
Okay.
Turn that on.
All right. So now, oh, I see. So that
Anyone
shows.
with a side quest will have a crystal over them.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Hail and well met, sister. Hail. Why the glum exterior? Meetings like these are causes for celebration, are they not? Has it been so long for you? Apologize, me no disrespect. It's been many moons since I shared the company of an air elf. Indeed, I shall drink to the most fortuitous happenstance in your honor, sister. Tell me, as you look worldly enough, are you a waste rider? I'm a mercenary, though I suppose the difference is small enough. Did you require something? What glorious fortune this is. I was set upon by brigands not long ago, and they took from me something of great import. I would like it back if at all possible. These bandits weren't orcs, were they? By heavens, no, nothing so garish. They were common curs, a lot of them. Band of kobolds hunting our good crossroads south of here. I see, yes. Handling bandits and their ilk is indeed within our abilities. However, as a mercenary, must always consider the coin before all else. I trust you a means of payment should we reclaim your item. But of course! Retrieve from me that which has been stolen, and I shall import upon you a rare and exquisite jewel fruit. Fruit maxing? Those are hard to come by. Why'd they steal from you anyway? I have great sentimental value.
Xander, how do you feel about stat boosters?
I like them. I like them a lot.
Yes.
Item of great sentimental value, a ring of purest amber bestowed upon me by the elder of my clan. Mark maturity then. I remember the custom, yes. We'll look into this for you. Oh, happy day. Then I shall wait you here. And please, exercise the utmost caution around those brigands. Alright? Sir, we don't use the hard D anymore. It's Briga. Alright, it's 2025. God. Elves, man, I tell you.
So, here's what happens with this quest typically. Because it actually opens up the crossroads as an optional area. Without that quest, there's only side quests will open this area.
Interesting.
Typically, people will take this quest, try to fight the kobolds, lose badly because they're actually decently strong, and never come back, or they will stubbornly fight them until they break through Dark Souls style.
I'll come back. I'll take care of the marshlands first. I'm not looking to fight the same guys for 40 minutes.
There is a mini game unlockable in the other optional area that you had there if you want to check that out later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll do like a little bit with the side stuff.
You still have no MP.
Yeah.
That wisp really messed you up.
Yeah, that wisp kind of ruined my life, but it's fine. You know, we live with it now, you know? Ileana didn't need magic anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, the elf with the high magic stat didn't need him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. She did not need that. Alright, well, you know what? I'll use my tent. I'm, like, struggling to figure out the controls here. Alright, healing. There we go. Beautiful. 500 gold, I'll take that. Okay. Another house centipede. This is fine. But, oh, Mike, I should tell you about this, because I feel like I've told this story before, but it's gotta have been forever ago. So, there was one time when I was a teenager that I woke up, it was like 5 a.m., and because, like, the way that light was in our house, my mom had she put a cloth over, like, oven clock, and, like, the stove clock, I mean. And okay. I went to take it off because I wanted to look at the time, and there was a house centipede on that. And it was, like, gigantic, and it freaked me the fuck out, and I hate it.
Yeah, no, So before the roach problem, I used to have like no problem with bugs. What I would have a problem with was like a swarm of something. Like the light thing is actually very similar to what I used to have at my family home, because the people who lived behind our house had like this fucking floodlight for their backyard, and it was motion activated.
Oh,
so
fun.
if anything went by it, it fucking shone this giant light directly at my window, basically.
Oh,
so
good.
I used to have this giant pillow up blocking that. And during the summer, I would open the window and not think anything about it. So one day I go to move that pillow so I could open the window, and I guess there was a small hole in the screen for that window.
Oh, yeah?
There was like 600 ants.
Oh,
right
God.
there. And I freaked the fuck out. I think I grabbed like a CD case for like a PC game off my desk, and I just started smashing.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was like, oh, I guess I do have a problem with bugs. There's a million of them.
Yeah. Oh, God. That many ants? That's horrifying.
It was. I looked at that pillow. I'm like, this pillow is dead to me.
Well, how do you ever look at that pillow the same way again, man?
Exactly. I was like, no, never again.
Never again.
And it was like one of those giant, like it was shaped like a torso, effectively, like someone wearing a jersey.
Okay.
I don't know why I had a sport pillow. I don't like sports, but I think it was like a grandmother's gift for Christmas or something. But it was big, so I jammed it in the window, and I'm like, yeah, no, this has to go.
It's like, this is dead to me now.
Yep.
Just burn it as a sacrifice. Yes, run. Yes.
This area is not going to do a good job of it because of the overlay, but you will find in future areas where the lighting is more even, chests are actually color-coded by the loot that's inside of them.
Oh.
So you can actually tell from a distance if a chest is going to be worth your time. Once you learn which color means what.
Oh, that's nice. There's like kind of a learning curve to it, but it rewards you. Man, I keep saying this, but you really did think of everything, didn't you? Like, going into this, you were
that's actually a holdover from Final Fantasy Mystic Quest of all things, because there was two kinds
Yes.
of chests. There was brown ones that refilled, and the red ones that were always rare loot or weapons or spells.
Yep.
And when you saw them, you got like this dopamine rush of like, I gotta open that chest because it's gonna be big.
But see,
so I wanted to do something similar to that with this. Like, there's a chest color, I think it's the black ones with the gold trim. Those are just stat boosters. So like, you can know, like, I have to get that.
See, it's funny that you say that, but I was always more excited about the normal chest because I was like, hey, infinite healing items, because Mystic Quest just didn't think about that for some reason.
Or bombs, or arrows, or whatever else you might need.
Exit, go back in, have yourself some infinite potions. Hang on a moment. How do you feel about Mystic Quest? Because I've always kind of liked it.
I love it.
Yes, okay, good. We're on the same page.
I have a great story to go with it, because that was my first Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
And I remember playing that in my room, and this was like when my uncle also used to live with us, and he was the only other gamer in the house.
Yeah.
And he walked in one day, and I'm like sitting on my chair, and I'm playing Mystic Quest. He walks in, and he looks at the TV, he's like, what are you playing? And I'm like, I'm playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And he goes, and walks out. And I guess he left the house, drove to a Rogers, rented Final Fantasy 3, FF6, came back, threw it at me, and said, that's a damn Final Fantasy game.
That is not far off, actually, from an experience I had with Morgan and his brother. They were like, what the fuck are you playing? I'm like, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Like, play Final Fantasy 6. Like, that was... Yeah. That was the statement.
I still love Mystic Quest, but it is baby's first RPG.
It's, to give it credit, it's very charming. Like, as a game, it is endlessly, relentlessly charming. And it's like, music. Oh, the music is so good.
Banger.
Oh,
so good.
They did not need to go that hard on the soundtrack for baby's first Final Fantasy.
For fucking Final Fantasy USA.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Gaijin Edition.
Yeah, they absolutely did not. That's strange.
I will also say Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is why I didn't know how to pronounce the name Benjamin for like a decade. Because I always read that name as Benjamin for my entire life.
Benjamin? I love it.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was actually pronounced as.
Well, he's Benjamin to the music, man.
I mean, because he's got the Mystic Quest soundtrack.
Yeah, he's got the Mystic Quest OST. How can he not be Benjamin? That's strange. I did not think it was possible for swampy terrain like this to suffer from the effects of an earthquake. You always need to be so calm. The ground is moving. Ground moves all the time. World's in a perfect place. BD's rain appears to have stopped. Well, excuse me if that doesn't make me relax. That was weird and I didn't like it. Let's hope it does not happen again. Alright. Oh, I can kind of see the different colors. That one down there's blue,
Yeah.
this one's red. Okay. So red seems to be healing.
Weirdly enough, I think that was a brown chest.
Oh, was it? Looked red.
Like I said, the lighting in the swamp is just fucked. Like, it's because of the haze.
Padded cap. Is that equipment?
Yep.
Ooh.
So that means that color is your equipment colors.
That increases my... What is, spirit? What is...
So the way that equipment works, I'll give you the rundown since you skipped the tutorial, lady.
Yeah.
So weapons will always increase attack.
Okay.
Shields or bracers or anything goes on your other arm is defense.
Okay.
Armor is your int, and hats are your spirit.
Okay.
So this is very Final Fantasy Tactics style, where your equipment is where you're going to get most of your stats from.
Okay, interesting. That's also kind of similar to Langrisser, a little bit. Because, like, there's never any, if I remember right, there's never any, like, equipment that isn't, like, weapons that increases your attack. You have to have a weapon. Which, like, some RPGs don't do. They're just like, everything is a weapon. If you smash your head into something hard enough...
Actually, that reminds me. So I had an RPG that I was working on back in the 2003 RPG Maker days. And the main character was just going to be, like, just this everyday town girl who got dragged into an adventure that was, like, way beyond her. And when her village gets attacked at the start of the game, before, like, this traveling wizard guy stops to, like, help her, she just grabs the first thing that she finds as a weapon, and it's a signpost. And my theme was going to be, you would get new weapons for her by just stealing each town's welcome sign, like the arbitrary RPG, like, welcome to this place, and that was your new weapon.
I kind of love
So
that.
where people would keep, like, there was going to be skits like Tales of being like with people, oh, you just found some cocaine, nice. you found 2 things of white powder. You tell me what it is.
Oh shit, red dust. Let's go.
It is not one of those items. It will be featured under key items.
Okay.
It's very important.
So what does it do?
It is a trade item, which
Oh.
you will find out about after this area. But you do also have 2 mystery bags, which you might want to look at, because it's gambling,
Oh.
and you can do it anywhere.
Let's go gambling. No
Yup.
madness, not Rosalina mentioned. Bad madness. Gotta watch this man all the time, I swear. I mentioned red dust once, he's like, hey, Rosalina, red dust. No. No. Yeah, you could probably buy those mystery bags. What'd I just get? I was looking at chat.
You got running shoes, which are not equipment. They are a battle item.
Oh, okay. Adds haste stats plus removes slow stats. Oh, okay. Alright, I see. But do they give me +1 move? Hey, there's a shield. Alright. I should probably give that to her, because she's suffering.
Because she gets the shit kicked out of her a lot.
Yeah, for some
You
reason.
kind of want Reyna at lower HP anyway.
Dusty
Because of
Mantle?
her
Sure.
passive.
Yeah, you want her to be at low HP, because there's a risk reward to it.
Are they consumables? Yes. Yes, the running shoes count as your haste item.
So you can just, like, eat the shoe. Like,
Pretty much, yeah.
You just pull them out of your pocket
It's one of
mid-battle.
those items that I got a lot of flack for, because people are, like, looking through their equipment menu being like, where the fuck are the shoes?
But it's so much funnier imagining somebody chewing on a shoe. like,
And then they start running fast.
yeah. Chew shoe,
Also, before
run
you
fast.
leave this map, I'm going to point out, because a lot of people miss it, there is one more chest on this map, if you want to see if you can find it.
Oh, okay. Does it have something spectacular in it?
I believe it's a stat booster, that's why I missed it.
Ah, okay.
I had one trick when it came to putting chests in places, which is you
Oh.
see about 25% of the chest. And I use that trick a lot.
Yeah, I just found it, like, instantly.
Stat boosters are key items.
Oh, they're key items, okay.
Yep.
So that is a jewel fruit. HP plus 10, okay. Yeah, I know who I'm giving that to. Giving it to the frail elf girl who can't fucking do anything and gets targeted by everyone.
Eric, one of the characters you can pick up, and she is in the demo, will allow you to choose your battle theme if you'd like. There's like 5 or 6 different ones you can pick from. And whenever you get sick of it, you just go back and see her, and she'll change it for you again.
Yeah, I love all the little, like, freedom things. It's very nice, because, like, a lot of RPGs are very restrictive by nature. So to have options just feels good.
I was partial to Breath of Fire, how they would always, ooh, that was a weak thing.
That was a lot of damage.
What was I going to say? Oh, Breath of Fire would change your battle theme about halfway through the game, so just when you were starting to get sick of it, you'd be gifted a new one. Also, you just picked up a new weapon.
Oh, I did. I also made a bunch of house centipedes very angry.
Yep.
Look at Ileana, man. Jesus.
You probably won't try this since you seem to be grinding a lot. But battles that you can run from have a 100% success rate for running. You will never try to run, and it will be like the enemy blocks.
Yes. Oh,
and
thank
the
God.
For that was this. I believe this was a piece of advice from a lady named Fallen Angel Olivia, who is known in the RPG Maker community because she replicated Octopath's battle system and like made that available. Like you could just buy that plugin and you have Octopath's battle system.
Oh, that's crazy.
She said it was something to the effect of, not everyone is going to want to play with your battle system, so don't punish your players if they're choosing not to interact with it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really smart, so I was like, yeah, you know, there's no reason, especially when battle systems, like, you try to run and then everyone loses their turn because you failed. I hate that.
No, it's very annoying. I never liked that either, because, like, the thing is, you might need to just get away from battle. Like, just, you might be injured, or you might just, like, not want to fight the enemy for some reason. Like, there's a lot of reasons.
And, like, it's a really bad start, and you're like, I could take this fight in a better circumstance.
Yeah. And I feel like it's unnecessary.
Stop.
Okay.
1, put your axe on, and 2, I'm just going to tell you safe.
Yep. All right, good idea.
Oh, it's the equipment menu itself.
Okay. Equipment menu, yeah. Okay, equip. Take the crescent axe.
So you know how like a lot of Final Fantasy games have the optimize ability, and the problem with that is it would always try to optimize your equipment to the best stat, even if it had like a better ability on it.
Yeah.
I've made it so optimized does not impact your relics.
Oh, that's nice.
Relics will always get fucking screwed by an optimize command, and I don't like that. So at least you don't have to worry about it messing with like your build type or something.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that feels good. Again, it's just the little things here and there that are just so good. Because it's like...
I've played RPGs,
oh,
so
yeah.
I know like what I don't like.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's kind of the thing. And this kind of goes back to what I said earlier about a lot of like RPG Maker games being lazy, because you don't see this type of thing in a lot of RPG Maker stuff, which you probably should, because you would assume most people making this would be the people who like those games.
Yeah, and then you just get horribly disappointed.
Yeah.
You should save.
Yeah, I'm gonna like heal up first. Let me just, right, the tent is...
It's the medicinal kit.
Yeah, it's the medicinal kit. I'm just trying to remember. There we go. And then save the game. Let's just save over file 1. It's fine. There we go.
Orc slaughter. So here is the trade-off to not having save points. Save points in Super Nintendo games were basically the indication of boss is here.
Yeah.
If you don't have save points, how do you warn your player that they're about to run into a boss? I have not found an answer for this that satisfies me yet.
You could put a tile somewhere, like an indicator, like a statue, or you could probably have... I don't know. It's a hard thing to kind of address.
It's a hard fix because you have to either make it something metaphysical, like you're saying, like basically an indicator being like boss is here, or you have to make the really arbitrary map designs, like you cut off a path so there's only like one spot to pass.
Yeah.
So the player will know like that's where I walk to trigger something, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a good point Jasmine brings up. You could have that area have different music.
It's true. But that might also be too subtle for some people to pick up on either.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of how you would, like, try and figure that out. My best guess would be, like Jasmine said, a music change. Or you could, something you could do is you could swap out the tiles, maybe, in that area to be a little bit off. But that also could fall under the salty thing. Not really sure.
Not to mention, it would be monumental amounts of like retiling.
Yeah.
Just for slight differences.
Yeah. That was the other thing that kind of came to mind as I said it.
Aaron, funny you mentioned that. That exists. If Xander had died during that orc fight, he would have had the option to fully heal and fight that fight right from there without having to watch the cutscene again.
Oh, that's nice.
That is built in.
Not again. I sense a disturbance around us. No kidding, the ground is moving again. No. It's not the ground, but something beneath it. Well, what? What is it? It is me, the fourth strongest mole.
That is the saddest stock scream sound effect, but it was built into the maker. I'm like, I'm using it. But I know that sound effect because I played a game not too long ago called Dink Smallwood, and that sound is in that game.
Did you say...
That's like a PC game.
Did you say Dink Smallwood?
I did indeed.
That's a game?
That is a game, and it is not porny. I promise. It is actually like small town farm boy goes on big. It's like Legend of Zelda with none of the effort.
Why is it called Dink Smallwood?
So everyone can make endless dink jokes.
Why, hello there, Douglas. It's Mr. Dink Smallwood. Which surmises that. Worm! What is that thing? I believe they're genus. I've never been able to figure out this word.
I think it's supposed to be genus.
That's why I think it is, but then my brain's like, no, it's genus. Alright, their genus is classified as fortress worm. They're supposedly quite formidable. How do we kill it? Like you'd kill most things. Hit it with your axe until it stops moving. You know what? That works. Not even gonna question that logic. It makes sense. Body length. Do these have individual lore, or are they just shared?
It's all the same lore.
Okay. Let's see this. Classification: insect, a massive serpent that dwells deep beneath the marsh. Unless we can cut through its body, we'll never reach its head. Okay. Okay, nice dodge. Very cool. So I just have to like break down its tail and then kill it. Us. All right, thank you, Morgan.
Janus.
Janus?
Aaron, I could just put in the fear and hunger thing where it's just every time you go near a boss, it just says a terrifying presence has entered the room.
Yeah, it's just a terrifying presence has entered the room. Yeah, that would be funny.
So, you were given two of those items that give you haste and remove slow because this boss specifically likes slowing you down.
Okay. Good to know. God, we've already been going for an hour and a half, and it does not feel like it.
No, you're only in the second area.
I mean, this is good. I'm glad. The pacing feels good. Like, everything's... feels great.
I cannot believe how lucky this mist is making it for you, because I think they've hit you a grand total of 1 time.
I mean, it's... I don't know what it is. And like sometimes I get really weirdly lucky, and then the rest of the time I'm horrifically unlucky, and there's no in between for me. Like I'll either like miss a 99 in Fire Emblem and get hit by a 5% on like 2 RN, or like I'll dodge everything for a whole map, and there's no in between with me. There's not a single. Oh god, she's real hurt. Then again,
poison does not fuck around.
No, this is not elite poison. I should probably heal. Never mind, she's dead.
You have revives.
I do have revives. Where are my revives? What?
Angel's Tear.
Angel's Tear, okay.
Yeah, Legend of Dragoon style.
There we go. Yeah, get the fuck up. You're not... No, don't be dead. Ow. Ooh.
Also, Ilyana has a spell that cures every negative status ailment on the target.
Ah, okay. Good point. I will try to remember that. Poison Mist. Dodge. Alright, special. Use Sundew. Use on herself. There we go. She's probably gonna just get hit and die now, because everything loves attacking her for some reason. There we go. Oh!
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 What? So that is the counter to killing one of the parts. Is it immediately gets a turn and casts first level Earth Magic.
I was very lucky. I had 1 HP left after that.
You literally like clutched it out. This fight should be yours now.
Oh yeah.
Like the hardest part is the learning curve of people who are going to try and cut down both parts at the same time, and then they get hit with the double counter and just fucking drop.
Well then, that's unfortunate.
I do love the standing to just dropped fucking animation.
Yeah, just face down, ass up. Oh!
Oh yeah, he gains the ability to do that on his own after his parts are gone.
I think I kill him, right?
I don't know. She's not physically that strong.
He's got like a pube of health left.
Rapid fire might do it, but I think the smart money would be reviving Reyna, because then she comes back with half her health bar.
I am 1 MP off of rapid fire.
Yeah, I say revive, but that's my guess.
Yeah,
you could try Daru. Ilyana's magic stat is higher than her attack.
Yeah, screw it.
I think the revive is the play.
Let's Daru max. There we go. Oh wait. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, let's retry that. Oh, that's nice. We have like we can manage our equipment and everything beforehand. Draw. Okay.
So with that, I had to fuck with that stupid retry menu so many times because it actually broke many map events.
Oh,
but
did it?
There's actually a fun thing you could do where if you're just running around and run into a boss with like not maxed out health and MP, you could purposely throw the fight to do the whole fight from the get-go with full stats.
That is a nice feature actually, because there's a lot of times where, especially in longer dungeons, where you're down to like no HP left. Yes.
It happened to me once in Final Fantasy 12, where I was giving the game a shot, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. But I was running through the desert, and I think I've been grinding for like an hour and a half. I hadn't found a save point, and then I ran into one of the optional fucking summon bosses, and it just killed me, and I'm like, I haven't saved in like 2 hours. Fuck this game.
That's unfortunate.
I was so pissed. Her MP growth rate is much stronger, Arun, so she's actually just not super right now.
Yeah, I just haven't been grinding as much as I probably should.
No, you actually almost won that one.
I did. I almost won the first one. If she hadn't gotten hit at the end by the poison, it would have been fine. Okay.
Like I said, I made status ailments and buffs and debuffs like SMT, so they don't go away on their own. And they are mean. In fact, I had to balance poison in a weird way, because, like, since poison, I don't like it when RPGs give you access to, like, a poison spell. And then every boss in the game is immune to it. But poison always does percentage, so how do you balance that against bosses with thousands of HP? Poison is dictated by your luck stat.
Oh, interesting.
You're taking damage equal to their luck stats, and that's how much bosses will take from theirs as well.
Okay. That's very interesting. I've kind of wanted to see that a bit more, and not just in this, but also in stuff like Fire Emblem, where like status ailments are affected by stats. Mm-hmm. Like just the idea, like
just giving you a tool and then saying, oh, by the way, all the things you'd want to use this on are immune to it, is a stupid way to program a game.
Yeah.
Because why would you ever use poison or sleep or anything if everything's immune to it that you'd want to use? Because you can just spam attack for most fights. So if you have 0 luck, poison doesn't do anything. Exactly.
Okay. Let's heal.
I believe you have an item that heals both of them at the same time, too.
I do, but I want to heal more HP. That one only gives me 30 back. Okay. So let's restore 50 HP. So,
but items doing percentages, by the way, is a way to keep potions and like tonics and the basic shit relevant in the late game too.
Yeah. And she's dead. That's fine.
You keep ignoring the poison. It's not hitting, man.
I mean, I want her at low HP though, because she does so much damage.
That is true.
Oh yeah, he should be dead. Oh my god, bro is not Dunnigus.
Pixel HP.
There we go.
There you go.
We did it.
Look, you got drugs.
We did it, Ileana. We saved the city. Ever told you how much I really hate bugs? Technically, the fortress worm is more akin to a serpent than your garden variety insect. I'm not too fond of snakes right now either. Can we just get out of here? I believe so. We've seen hide nor hair of Lovria here. I would wonder if Serrate less astray, but I sense no deception in his words. I mean, we got hung up by that worm snake thing. Maybe she's just gone on ahead of us? That's true. I believe Selfie here is a rest stop for travelers. Perhaps we can resume the trail there. Sounds good. I think it's better than staying here. Hey, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna save.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Most bosses also will have a clause to fully heal you at the end.
Oh, that's nice.
Like you're fully healed right now.
Oh, yeah, I am.
You didn't level up from that.
Okay, Mike, so something I want to talk about, speaking of like kind of RPG philosophy, how would you feel about a Pokemon game that instead of using base stats, uses growth rates like Fire Emblem?
I'd be interested to try it out.
That's kind of been my thought.
The problem I see with that is why Fire Emblem works in the way it does is you're not given hundreds of dudes.
Yeah.
Just went back to the same place.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna go grind.
Oh, okay. So, like, I think it works better because you only have a finite number of them. So it would have to be a Pokemon game where, you know, not every Pokemon is available. Otherwise, why the hell would you ever level them all up?
Mike, you say that, but FE12 legitimately has more, like, units in it than Generation 6 Pokemon. Because I think, like, Gen 6 Pokemon is, like, 73.
The next area has your next party member, and there's, like, only a few fights between you and them.
Oh, okay.
If you felt like getting somebody new.
Yeah, Tom, you didn't know that? Yeah, because, like, Gen 6 has, I think, like, 68 Pokemon in it, I want to say. And New Mystery has 77 characters. So... yeah, so that's just a thing for some reason. But it's kind of funny to think about that there's, like, one Fire Emblem game that has more units in it than a generation of Pokemon. I'm kind of hurting here. Like, low-key.
Hopefully not for a Squirtle.
I mean, you know, we could be hurting for a Squirtle.
Oh yeah, Coliseum does it pretty well, where you see a ton of the Pokemon, but you can only capture X amount of them.
I kind of like that.
Honestly, I think the problem with Coliseum, and why I think it needs a remake more than anything else, is just it's very slow to play.
It is.
Because everything is pushing the GameCube as hard as it can go. It looks impressive, it does, but it's very slow because everything has to have its animations play out.
So, and this is a constant problem with GameCube, I've noticed. Like, other than, I think, like, Custom Robo, almost every single GameCube game I've ever played is horrendously slow. Like, it is just... I mean, FE9 is probably the worst offender. But, I mean, there's just... Like, even Luigi's Mansion, like, the movement in that game is snail's pace.
Well, so Luigi's Mansion is one of the ones I haven't actually ever gotten to play. I thought I owned it, but apparently I just didn't all those years. But compare it to the other ones that, like, for the 3DS, is the movement drastically different?
It's not different, but it is slow. It's just, again, the GameCube in a nutshell.
So when they moved it to, like, when they did the 3DS, one of them, the sequel or whatever, was Luigi, like, physically faster to play as?
In Dark Moon, there's, I think, like, a slight movement speed difference. Oh, Miranda's here.
Oh, that's a cute emo little cat in a box.
Yeah, there's a couple of...
Gale of Darkness made the enemy game way more easier. I've heard that. I've heard Gale was easier.
Gale is much easier. Yeah, Coliseum is...
But it lost the edge.
It did.
Like, look at the main character of fucking Coliseum and then look at the main character of fucking Gale of Darkness. Like,
yeah. Where's the edge, man? By the way, did you know apparently they actually restructured the entire plot of XD before launch?
Considering I believe XD is the one where the final villain shows up out of fucking nowhere in the last 5 minutes, I would believe that.
Yeah, so apparently Wes, who was like the protagonist in Coliseum, was supposed to be the final boss. Like, he was supposed to be an antagonist, but then they changed it.
It was gonna pull a gold silver.
Yeah.
The final challenge is you from the first game. I love that.
Yeah.
That's how you do a sequel. That's
Yeah.
how you do it really well.
And I don't know why, but apparently they decided to change it, like, last minute for some reason. And I have no idea why.
They didn't want their game to succeed. I don't know. Someone in the company took out a large bet against them. Who knows?
Let me see the snacks lore. I need to know. Reptile. The bite of these serpents are known to be very poisonous. If we cannot fell them quickly, we may need to retreat. I really don't think that's necessary. It died in one hit. Never get into XD. I like Coliseum more. I do like XD, though. I think it's a very fun game. But yeah, Coliseum was the one I always kind of preferred.
I will say this. I think they made a bad call when they named it XD specifically because the internet just uses that as a laughing face. So I always thought it was just Pokemon laughing face. Also, I'm gonna check this, but I think I made those guys at least somewhat vulnerable to sleep. So you could potentially kill a few of them. I'm gonna double check. They have a 50% resistance to sleep, so it is possible to sleep them and then spam them with spells.
Yeah, so Run is correct. That's the thing in Luigi's Mansion. The chests also have different colors.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Check it out again when it launches on NSO. I have not played XD in like 10 years, and I probably should.
I mean, like when we were trying to do Coliseum, it was just so slow. Like that was what was getting me the most.
Yeah.
Like, I'm liking this. I'm intrigued by the story. Some of the dialogue's pretty weak, but it's early Pokemon writing. I don't care that much. But fuck me if every animation doesn't take 5 hours.
Yeah, and that's a common GameCube problem. Like I said, I think the only game that really doesn't do that is Custom Robo, and that's because Custom Robo is built around being fast.
How was the Mega Man RPG?
Have not played it.
I remember liking it, but I don't remember how it played. I remember it being really cool, but I don't remember any specifics.
I have not played it. So I've played all of the mainline Mega Mans. I've played all of the X's and all of the Zeros, and that's about it. That's where my knowledge of Mega Man ends. But I do want to play Battle Network. I watched Tactical play it, and
they're great.
Yeah, it looked really good. He was playing 2, I think?
They are great to the point where I always forget. Like, I get so into them, but then I want to do more of them without actually finishing the one I'm on. So I've actually played all the way through 1, 2, and one of the versions of 3, but I've never beaten any of them.
Oh, that's funny.
I just never finish the last area. I just go on to the next game.
Yeah, I should play through them at some point for the channel, because they are definitely games I've had an interest in for a while, and when I was watching Tack play it, he looked like he was having some fun with it, so...
Small piece of advice if you're going to do the first one of them, play it in some capacity where you have access to save states.
Okay.
Just for one dungeon.
Okay.
The Iceman level can fuck itself, because it's sliding puzzles where there are pits you can fall into, and they are off screen until you've decided on which path you're going to slide on. And I think that is bullshit game design.
Oh god, that sounds awful.
Like it's effectively leap of faith without the leap.
Wow. I played Gunvolt. I have not played Luminous Avenger. I actually didn't even know that existed until you mentioned it just now. But yes, I have played Gunvolt.
I don't know what either of those are.
They're both, I mean, I would assume Luminous Avenger is also one, but Gunvolt is like a Mega Man spiritual successor. It was like, it released during the era when Mega Man kind of died. And, I don't know if it actually had any involvement from the devs, like the Mega Man devs.
My favorite of the Mega Man clones that I've ever played, I'm going to butcher the hell out of this name because I think it's German, but I believe it's called Rosencruz Stilete. It's literally like anime girl Mega Man, but it is so fucking solid as a game. Like,
I've actually seen that. I have not played it, but I've seen it.
Very good. And like it even has like its own version of Zero because one of the bosses is a sword user, and if you put in a code at the start of the game, you can play through the game as her instead, and it changes everything because you have to get real close.
I'm trying to hold back a sneeze right now. Oh god. Nope. I got it. Alright. We're good. We're solid. Can I can't. Can I unlock this now? No. Oh god, 16. Okay, never mind.
12 is for the first tier.
Yeah. So Barrage, I need 12 for. Okay, so let's, oh no, she is 12. Never mind.
Shouldn't you be able to do that? Am I crazy? Did I do something wrong?
Let's take Barrage. There we go, we got it. And then Endless Arrows 24. Gunvolt 1, 2, and 3, and Luminous Avenger 1 and 2. Okay. Wait, what? Garum has missed every crit of his boosted movement? Well, yeah, Madness, because you lowered his skill stat to not exist. Like, what'd you think would happen? It's not good to hold in sneezes. It's better than sneezing on stream.
Only when you have face cam.
Yeah,
it's a different beast when people can see you making weird faces and have no idea why the fuck you're doing that.
It's like I'm holding back a sneeze, okay? Jesus.
I'm just having a stroke. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just stroking in front of the camera.
Don't word it like that.
Yeah,
I think you're honestly strong enough at level 12.
I know, but I like breaking everything in half. You don't understand how degenerate I can get in RPGs.
I'll put it this way. Because of Reyna's ability, and there's a special weapon you can get if you choose to go out of your way to buy it because it's quite expensive. There is a boss in this game that one of my beta testers came back with. She's like, I killed that in one hit. What? She's like, yeah, it's weak to this weapon, and I got Reyna down to 1 HP, and I just went in and I used Chopper, and he died in 1 hit from full HP.
That's really funny.
Do I change that? I'm like, no, I'm gonna leave that in. Because
yeah.
Honestly, if you plan that out, you should deserve that win.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that sounds like something that's just too fun to remove. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill this thing. No, it always runs away, man. Every time.
I'm gonna. What is its percentage chance of using the run? I know it's high. Yeah, so it has a 50-50 shot of using its attacks or spells, a 70% chance of using the runaway, and if it sticks around if it does stick around, the first thing it does is lower your attack.
Okay. Now
every 10 turns, it's slated to try and run away again if it hasn't somehow done that. But if you kill it, it's 500 experience and $750.
Oh, that's a lot. I am curious about one thing. Does this game have like a 1% counter enemy you can kill in 1 hit that gives you like a boatload of XP? Because I always love those.
That is what that is, but it's not killable in 1 hit right now.
Yeah.
You could definitely come back later on and fucking wreck it. Also, it has a very low poison resistance and 47 luck, so that is a possibility too.
And so you can just hit it with poison.
Hit it with poison and then fucking sleep it or something.
That's a red snake if I've ever seen one.
Yo, Geno Whirl, yeah. Yeah, it's the Exor. Also, very minor thing here, but if you recall, the conversation at the start of this was Reyna saying, never use the word secrete ever again. The snail specifically has a move called secrete, which heals it.
That's funny. Alright, let's heal up.
As soon as you pick up the next party member, the camp changes to allow you to check out your journal and actually start conversations with people.
Oh, interesting. Okay. We're almost at like 1 more level. I feel like we might as well just go for it. Like, just take whatever we need to get that 1 more level. Or I can miss. That works too.
I was waiting for it to suck all your MP again.
You wanted it to give me the suck chat. So close. She's so close to leveling. But, no, I've always kind of enjoyed it when you can just, like, grind. I feel like that's kind of a fun thing in RPGs. As long as the grind is fun. Like, I feel like, first of all, the enemies have to...
I'm more trying to prod you forward, not so much so you don't grind. Because if you want to grind away.
Yeah.
But I know you said, like, you're not sure how much you're going to be able to show off.
Yeah.
I want to give you the time to show off as much as possible.
Yeah, I will, I think, like, once we're out of here and I heal up, we'll just go and progress. I just want to get 1 more level. Come on, please don't run. Oh, he didn't. I'm gonna kill it.
Try to sleep him. Try to sleep him.
Should I?
You got music boxes still. Yeah, you're not gonna kill him with 1 barrage. It's gonna take.
Okay. All right. Let's hit him with the music box. Where is the music box? Oh, there it is. Snooze. Yes. Ah, good. Excellent. I can murder the hell out of him now. Hit him with the Baba Booey. Not the greatest damage ever, but. No! Wasn't he asleep? Why did he run?
Yeah, you woke him up because you shot him. You were supposed to hit him with spells.
Why? I didn't know. I didn't assume he was just gonna wake up.
Before, that's
Well, I never strategize in Final Fantasy. I just get strong and fucking steamroll. That's why I didn't like 8, because I couldn't do that.
Also, if you look, when she's using Barrage, and further on, if she uses the one on top of that, she basically shoots herself off screen.
Oh, that's funny.
Because she's backing up half a step every time she does it. Oh, also, yeah, all the signs have stuff too.
Oh, yeah. Swamp House. The smell of adventure waits within. Beautiful. Ow. Hey, watch where you're going. Apologies. Hey, that's the guy from the image. What a jerk. What an asshole. What the? What's the matter, Rain? That jerk could bump into me. He robbed me. And let's give chase after him. Dot, 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 dot.
This tune that's playing, by the way, is the weird, quirky music from RPG Maker 2000.
Oh, yeah, it is.
This tune is.
Yeah, because RPG Maker carries over like with every entry. So actually,
I own RPG 2000, so I just went back and grabbed it from
there.
Yeah.
So Mike, I don't know if you heard about this recently, but they actually changed their policy with RPG Maker, so you can actually use RPG Maker assets in their games now, which was always something they were against, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, they finally started loosening up with it. I think the only requirement is the same as being able to sell your games, which is you have to own the maker that you're using.
Yep. Now, you know what makes me sad? You can't do that for the SNES one, and I specifically wanted one of the SNES backgrounds, like from SNES RPG Maker, for my game because it looks so good, and it would fit a Fire Emblem like Battle Back so perfectly. But
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm just like...
Also, I want to point out, this entire scene with him bumping into you and robbing you, I lifted almost verbatim from another RPG Maker game that I love, Final Fantasy Endless Nova. How you meet your first thief is basically exactly like this, and I loved it so much, so it's like this weird reference that most people are never going to get, but I did it for me.
I actually knew about that game. I haven't played it. I've wanted to play it for the longest time.
It's so good. It's so good. I love it.
All right, good night, Jasmine.
Good night, Jasmine.
Rain, it's not like you to be so reserved about things like this. Just noticed the only thing you took was that weird bent sword that we picked up after beating Serate. I don't even know why I was carrying that thing, to be honest. Honestly, he's welcome to it. Everything else is still here and we've got more important things to do, right? I'm proud of you, Rain. Normally you would have insisted on chasing that man down and beating him to a bloody mess. I did not relish the thought of cleaning that up again. Jesus. Haha. Yeah. Well, let's look around and see what we can find. Excuse me. What is it? Pardon my intrusion, but I hear you say you were robbed in my inn. Afraid so? By that guy who just dashed past me? It's no big deal, though. All he took was a crummy old bent sword. Oh dear, I'm so terribly sorry for your loss. My loss? You heard me say that guy only stole junk, right? It's no big deal, really. No, miss. There's far more items like that than meets the eye. Do you happen to see that woman form sing over there? What about her? She's an Oni. They're like, well, it would be rude to call them demons, but that's among the closest comparisons. Anyway, those of the Oni race wander the world searching for exotic items like that bent sword you just lost. They trade for them, and they often have wonderful things to offer in exchange. So this is like a trading system?
That's correct.
Okay. Wait, really? Maybe I should chase that guy down. See, this is something I've been talking about for a long time. I wish more games did this. If you want to put a tutorial in, incorporate it into the game. Don't take me out of it. I instantly got that was a trading system. I didn't need to be handheld. Like, that's good. Yeah, exactly. That's great.
Treat your players like they have a modicum of intelligence.
Yeah. Like, don't treat your players like they're fucking idiots. I've said this for the longest time. Like, you don't need to talk to the player like they're stupid. Just give them good dialogue to read.
Well, go back to your comparison to Final Fantasy VIII just now.
Yeah.
How tutorial heavy is that game?
Oh, God, I haven't played in, like, close to 20 years, but yeah.
And it is still teaching you how to function.
Yeah.
Like, it is insane how little faith it has in the player.
Oh, it is. I mean...
He's a bad thief. Oh, never mind, he's a good thief. He is a good thief.
Maybe I should chase that guy down. Sorry about what happened. We don't exactly have the luxury of soldiers or knights anymore. As my way of making it better, allow me to put you and your friend up for the night. He's gonna rob us too, isn't he? Well, I can hardly say no to that.
You know, if you've played Breath of Fire 1, you might immediately think that, because that fucking happens in that game when you go to the town of thieves.
Is that really?
So there's an item you can buy in that game called, I think it's a wallet. And if you have that item, when you go to the town of thieves and try to stay there, the innkeeper will try to steal from you, and you'll catch him because your wallet will be on like a chain now. And you can then stay there for free from then on in exchange for not turning him in.
Oh,
but
that's
if you
funny.
don't have that one specific item, he will always get away with it.
Hopefully you don't wake up with a missing kidney. Yeah. I feel much better. If you'd like to know more about item trading, just ask that woman over there. Okay, let's see what I can trade. Do you need something? ... I'd like to trade. Okay.
So the trading system is actually a really butchered crafting system.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Like, it's really a crafting system in everything but name. Because by principle, I don't like crafting systems. They're overdone.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that
players something to steal, because most enemies will have trade items that you can steal, and then versatility of using those items for other purposes.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. My biggest problem with trading is, like, it is everywhere. I agree. Like,
yeah.
Even Call of Duty had a fucking crafting system in...
Does it cost anything? Only the items. It does not cost you money. If you have the right items, you can trade right then.
I remember that when I played New Modern Warfare 2. I'm like, does everything need a crafting system now? Really? Like, for God's sakes. It's like...
And the crafting systems, by their nature... especially when they require older equipment to do, put this fear in you of, like, I can't even sell my old shit now because I might need it to craft the super giant weapon sword of penis enlargement later.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do?
Well, I mean, and I think that's why, like, Minecraft works so well, right? Is because Minecraft actually goes, hey, so we built the entire game around crafting, so the systems naturally make sense, but when you try put it in a game where it doesn't belong, it becomes stupid. Like, it just...
imagine the next Pokemon game comes out and there's a crafting system in it.
Don't give Nintendo ideas. They will do it. 100%. Have you seen the shit modern Pokemon has done? They will 100% put a crafting system in.
Yeah, they kind of almost did with the Apricorns, but they kind of, like, eased back on that.
They did, yeah.
And then Pokeblocks did a thing, but, like, again, that's all... You can play the whole game without ever touching it, so at least it was optional.
Yeah, it was fully optional.
You can craft TMs?
Wait, what? That's the thing? I haven't played any of the newer games after, like, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I mean, I've played a little bit of them, but not enough to matter.
You can craft TMs? I just want to wash my hands of this whole thing.
There was a crafting system in Scarlet and Violet? Of course there was. Get back, I'm warning you. Damn, she's in trouble. Let's assist her.
Little do you know, she actually just, like, murdered 4 of them and now runs away from them, and you're about to be the bad guy again.
Oh no, I'm about to be the bad guy again? That armor, could it be? Le Gasp. Oh, they don't seem like they're equipped to fight. Ow. Okay, never mind. Yeah, she took a ton of damage.
Well, she hit them with a stick. I mean, I think you see where this is going.
Yeah. There we go. That guy's dead. All right. What does she have? Focus? Add focus can be stacked ×3. Oh, okay.
Let me put this in Pokemon terms for you. Go to her special menu.
Oh, I can't. I played it already. Let me see this. Humanoid? Something about the tire is... Whoa! Chopper? Go to the chopper!
Okay, look at her special.
Okay.
What is it called? Spit up, stockpile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 3 abilities she has.
I instantly noticed it the second I saw it. I'm like, oh, that's stockpile.
Yes, that's what it was called. I was struggling with the name, but yes, that's what her abilities are.
I don't know who you two are, but thanks. More on the way. Their armor. Oh no. Rain, that armor looks just like what we encountered in the tavern. I mean, Lovria's thugs? Oh, this just gets better and better. Okay. Yeah, she really does not do a lot of damage to that bow. My god. Also, stick is not effective weapon. Bop. Okay, yeah, I'll just go for a finishing blow on him. There we go. Kill you? Or not. I mean, he's almost dead. It's concentrate from Persona. Kind of reminds me because of Persona. I have no idea. Chat keeps telling me to play Persona, and I can't because of copyright, as I found out.
That does suck. I was going to say, like, if like there are lots of ways to play it now, because like 4's got is 4's remake out, or is it just still coming out?
I have no idea.
That was more directed at chat because I know you're not Persona-ish.
She's just dead.
Lucky you, that was the last run of them.
Oh, thank God. Can't believe how determined those guys were. Two were real lifesavers. Yeah. About that. You're explaining why those guys wanted you? I guess I do owe you that much. Can we talk inside? All this running for my life stuff has made me hungry. This is acceptable. Let's procure a table. Isla's move didn't increase. I wonder why that would be. I need to learn Builder more. I really do, but I just don't have time. Yeah, so why don't we start with your name? Who are you and why are those guys after you? My name is Micah Lindstrauss. I'm a mage, or I was anyway. What do you mean? So really kind of a blur, but I can remember taking a job escorting this guy across the Langquest continent. Oh, so she's an escort, you're saying? Supposed to be real important, so he needed protection. Oh, it's good. She's using protection when she escorts. There was a whole group of us. We all got along pretty well, except this one woman. She always steered clear of chatting with us or getting too chummy. She only ever talked to the guy we were guarding. Uh-huh. Must have been on the road for about a week and a half when it happened. We set up camp and settled in for the night, and then I think someone attacked us. What do you mean you think someone did? That doesn't seem like the kind of thing you get wrong. I'm saying I think because I don't remember clearly. The best memory I have after that night was waking up in chains.
Don't make a bondage joke. I will reach through the computer and slap you.
Don't worry. I won't. It's alright. You're safe now. Please take a deep breath and continue. After that, I didn't really see anyone from the group again except that really rude lady I mentioned before, that is. She was leading me and a bunch of those goons around in search of something. They never told me what they wanted. Beginning music does remind me of Attack on Titan's track, and it's the one with dogs. What? I don't know.
I haven't seen enough Attack on Titan to know.
You don't think? I do, yes. Micah, would you describe this woman as taller sort with dark hair and air of superiority about her? She would have wielded a strange and bizarre sort of power about herself. If means she could shoot lightning out of her fingers, then yes, that's her. Unlimited power! I knew it. Name is Lovria, and we have been after her for some time. We seek to learn the origins of her strange and dangerous abilities. Wait, you guys are going after her? Really? And that's the plan, yeah. She attacked us a couple of days ago before taking off in a flash of light. Eliana here is worried about the imbalance she'll cause to the natural order or something like that. Would you mind if I tagged along? I have some things I'd like to find out from her. Yes, about that. You said before you used to be a mage. What do you mean by that? Well, I used to be able to cast spells and stuff, and now I can't. My magic's all gone, my memories too. So she has amnesia. Wait, that can happen? One does not simply lose the ability to utilize magic. No, though I'm afraid that is but one more mystery on top of the rest. I fear the more we learn this Lovria, the worse things look, but I would concur that you should join us. That seems for the best. Really? Oh, that's great. Listen, I may not be able to use my magic anymore, but I can do our stuff. I'll be able to help out for sure. No, skip. As long as you're able to handle yourself, I guess that stick of yours wouldn't do too much good in a fight, right? Oh, this is more like a catalyst for casting spells. There's a common practice among the elders of my people to carry staves as a way of channeling their powers. As a result, their magic remained focused and powerful even as they increased in age and experience. Now, as those men outside were pursuing you, I am to assume you were able to escape from Lovria recently. Yeah, actually, they were headed east across the bridge when I was able to break free and run for it. I think I heard something about Millhurst Castle the other day. Maybe that's where they were headed? Castle. I don't think there were any left standing after the war. Kind of thought everyone just tore them down. I believe Castle Millhurst is in such an ill state it lies deep within the lands of Lanquest to the south. I wonder if perhaps that place might play a role in your own dilemma as well, Micah.
Aaron, the answer to that is convenient amnesia. But I should point out that the demo goes far enough that you actually get the answers to her amnesia in the demo itself.
Okay, and you can laugh at me if I'm wrong about this. Is the plot twist that she was never a magic user?
No, she did have magic.
Okay, good.
She did indeed have magic.
Good, because I was kind of worried that was the route this was going. I'm like, oh man, I hope it's not that predictable, because it's been really good.
Everything he just has a stick.
Yeah, she just hits people with a stick. That's her power. That's her combat ability. Hey, yeah, maybe. Well, finish your food and we'll head out. Don't let her get too far ahead of us. Okay.
I believe I put a full heal in there, so you should be fully healed.
Yep. Yes, you did.
Because again, you just sat down, ate a food, and rested. Ate a food. So it would make sense that you have healed.
Eat
also,
a food.
The lady with the headband is a store.
Oh, okay. Hey there. What can I do for you? ... Here, let's see.
Oh, actually, they'll explain about the different armor types as well.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Which might be interesting for you to learn.
Interesting. So I think we're probably going to stop here. It's been over 2 hours, and like I said, I can't be on too long tonight.
That's understandable.
But I do want to do a Q&A with chat, let them pick your brain a bit, because I'm very interested in kind of what you have to say and a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna...
You should save then.
I did already.
Okay.
So
if you guys have any questions, please fire away and I will answer them, unless Xander specifically doesn't want a spoiler about something.
No, it's fine. I'm completely fine with it. Yeah, chat, go ahead. So, I have a question for you, though, Mike, while we're waiting for chat to type out. When are we playing Shotgun Mario?
I don't know, man. I keep adding more problems onto my list and stuff. Like, I've got the TCG Card Shop Simulator where I'm going with other streamers across the board.
Yeah.
Which, I guess sometime next week I'll have to figure out a date for you.
Yeah, I definitely want to be on board for that.
So I've got Artie lined up. I've got Sparky sometime. I've got my friend Sylvie. I've got my friend Ness. Kaz said he'd do it. I'm gonna message Berserker as well.
Yeah,
because I want to use it as both a platform of just like chatting with other people, but also giving them a time to hype up their own stuff. Like if you're you can tell people about your what your plans are and like what you're streaming, so that way maybe people will like my regulars will gravitate towards you as well. Like I want to do that. I want to increase that web of like camaraderie in the streamer community. Interesting.
Yeah, no, that's great. I like that. Yeah, I could see if I could get like Tack on with you or like one of those guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is this just a Sephiroth chasing? No, it's not. Actually, what's going to happen when you finally do catch up to her is pretty interesting. And once again, also, the demo ends around the time you would catch up with her. And everything that follows after that is, well, there's a good chunk of it already planned out.
Interesting.
You also asked if Micah is a boss killer. She will be when you figure out what her new skill set is.
Yeah. Interesting.
So it turns out she actually is the good guy. Not really. She's still kind of a bitch.
That's awesome.
Did you have any more questions about anything there, Xander?
I'm trying to think of any. Yeah, I definitely will try and see if I can make time, like this week or next week, to get on with you for that.
Madness has actually beaten the demo, so he's not wrong.
Madness has played through it.
Do you get her as a party member like Magnus from Chrono Trigger? So at this moment in time, no, but I would like to do that. The downside is there's only so many of the battle sprites that exist as part of like the assets, so I'm limited by the assets that exist. If I could, like, I'm not good with pixel art myself. I'm if you've seen my stream layouts, that's the extent of my abilities. Nothing this dynamic.
I am weird with pixel art because I can do like more complex kind of like big stuff, but the second I have to do something like portraits, it falls apart. I don't know why.
And that's fair. But ideally, I would like to make her a temporary ally if possible. There is a boss in this game that you will fight and will join as a temporary ally later. Because I very much like the early game of Final Fantasy IX where you had like Cena and Blank and Marcus as rotating side characters that helped you out for parts of the game, and then they kind of did their own thing in the story. I liked that idea, and I wanted to kind of use that myself.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I think that's great. Because I feel like there are characters you can't really do a whole redemption thing with. You know, it's like they have to kind of join you for circumstance.
There was an example of this when we were doing a group stream of Danganronpa before, and there was a character. I'll avoid names just because that game lives or dies on spoilers. But after their motivation of trying to like get you killed was revealed, the game then tried really hard to try and walk that back and make them seem like maybe they were kind of redeemable and they still cared about you despite what they did.
It's taken rough, but no one cares.
Ouch. It's just so transparent, and I hated it for it. It's like, just let the character be a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with that? What is so bad about that? They did something that was selfish, self-centered, and it backfired, and that's okay. Walking it back actually demeans their character growth and their character development.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I think that, in a way, I almost kind of feel about that with Randall and Rebellion Saga. Like, they almost humanized him a bit too much. Yeah. Like,
I saw that too, and I didn't care for that. I thought...
Yeah.
Like, you were never going to like Randall, but I think they tried to give him too much depth, and that's not a bad thing. You should have fleshed out... Unless you're writing the, like Kefka, for example.
Yeah.
Kefka doesn't need nuance because he's just basically the Joker.
Yeah.
Just let him roll. But unless you're doing the batshit insane villain, your villains should not be just the bad guy. From their point of view, they should be the hero of their own story.
Yes.
And in the grand scheme of things, context makes them the villain. Randall kept thinking he was going to be the right leader, but unfortunately there was a line where his ego kept miscommunicating his own intentions. So he stopped being a noble person and started being like, I just have to be right.
They kind of did the same thing with Morty, actually, now that I think about it, because he's very like, I am the hero. Like, I'm the only one who can do this kind of thing. Which
they fucked this up. I think I talked about this when I finished my first Iron Man of Android Saga a bit. But I think their biggest mistake with Morty was just in the last chapter, where his rationality was exactly what you said. He's the only one who can do this. He's fucking clearly not, because you're standing right there.
Yeah. Fighting
him on even levels. And then just in the end, the fucking Demon Lord shows up and is like, by the way, I'm also here because of all this shit. And it's like, if they would explained that Morty was trying to prevent that exact thing instead of 180ing it and he was using that power just to beat you, it would have been a lot smarter, because at least then it would have been like, oh man, maybe we are. Like, I'm not going to toot my own horn here, but I think there was more, am I the villain or am I the hero in the first part of this game with the orc thing. Because there was more nuance there than Morty's entire fucking character trait at the end of Andron Saga, because he was just undisputably wrong, and it was factually you were able to point to 19 examples of how he was wrong.
So, to give Morty a bit of credit, from my understanding, he was written to be very hypocritical. Like, he is definitely supposed to be like, I'm the hero, meanwhile doing all of the bad shit. Because he is, and Mang said this, he is based on Light Yagami. And Light Yagami in Death Note is very hypocritical, right? He's
absolutely.
I'm the savior, I'm the hero, I'm also killing police officers.
Literally the moment he strikes out against Linda L. Taylor, sarcastic air quotes, on the news, that is the moment right there where he stops being noble in any capacity and is like, no, I have to be right. If you say I'm wrong, you die.
And that's, I mean, it's the same with Morty killing Bod, right? It is that's the moment where you cross the line.
Of Bod. It was because they could have still built him up to be like, I hated having to do that one thing.
Yeah.
But we can move on from there. But they never, at the very end, they fucked the finish line is more than anything else. Because he was just like, I'm the only one. It's like, no, you're clearly not. And you're smart enough to know that, so you're just in denial. And you are too smart of a character to not see that you're this incorrect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing with Morty is, and I mean, you do see where he gets the hypocrisy from. It's his mother.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you definitely see it in Rebellion. She is the worst.
Everyone was chanting when I was streaming Rebellion for the first time and doing it blind, was just as soon as Maria was on screen, everyone was like, this bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I haven't even gotten a chance to see this bitch.
Oh, people hate her so much, and it is warranted. It is,
It is. It absolutely is.
Yeah.
And she's just...
she's
very dumb, and I don't like her favoritism towards specifically Morty, because you're giving credence to the fact that Randall is a whiny, entitled little shit, because you basically made him that way.
Yeah. I will state, too, there was one thing, even more so than anything else, there was one thing in Rebellion Saga I did not like. I hate that Armand is so stupid that he makes Alexander look less impressive by extension. It drives me insane.
Alexander, I actually don't think Alexander looks extremely competent in Anderon specifically. He's just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And he's being led around by Morty. But in Rebellion, just that, was it chapter 9? Is that the trap chapter I'm thinking of?
Yes, it's 9B.
The one that, the PH crazy chapter. That chapter alone should do everything to tell you that this man is a schemer, and it does it well. But making Armand incompetent to make Alexander seem smarter was unnecessary, because we already had a chapter basically saying, this man is scary, because he's ruthless and intelligent.
So another thing I also liked, and this was more so him and Onderon, was kind of this idea that even though Morty was supposed to be this grand manipulator, Alexander is still pulling the strings. It's just that he gets too arrogant towards the end and kind of plays along too much.
It never gave me that vibe at all.
Oh, no. I mean, it
felt like... I got the intention that... or the feeling that, like... Have you ever seen, like, one of those guys that talks such a fucking big game, but the moment, like, his wife, his girlfriend, one of his buddies shows up, he is immediately cowed.
Yeah.
And he's like... He's a yes man after that.
Oh,
but if that person's not there, he's the big dog. That is the intention. That's the motivation I give Alexander.
That's what
Anderon specifically.
That's what I'm saying too, though. Is I think that he is definitely this grand manipulator, but I think that he thinks he's more than he is. I mean, I don't think he's dumb by any means. I mean, I just think that Armand, by extension, made him seem dumb, which is unfortunate.
Well, there was a lot of the problem is when you have a finished thing and then you make a prequel to it.
Yeah.
Even with the best of intentions and a clear team of intelligent writers, you are going to get things like that are going to create plot holes regardless, or errors, or they're going to demean something that you've already made.
The funny thing
that's
is
just the nature of fiction.
I almost feel like the writing team was kind of trying to make Armand be a bit like Sigurd from FE4, where he's very reckless and very kind of, I don't want to say gullible, more like kind of this naivete, because, like, I don't think they intended to write Armand as stupid as he comes off.
I actually never got well, I mean, granted, I don't know Sigurd as well as you do, clearly. I always kind of got the impression that he was, like, I want to say, like, chapter 1 of part 3 of Radiant Dawn's Ike. Like, just before the war really kicks off, where he's clearly capable, because he's gotten this far, but he's kind of just more friendly, like he's more everybody's kind of buddy than their direct leader.
Yeah.
Until shit gets real, but when shit gets real in FE10, Ike steps up, whereas Armand is still just like, well, we're buddies, you know?
Yeah.
I saw the comment that Armand's basically a golden retriever of a man. Yes.
Yeah.
I think Tom's got it right there. I think that's exactly it.
That sums it up flawlessly. So, any closing thoughts on everything before we kind of end this? Because you said you have about
evolved into talking about fucking Fire Emblem as opposed to the game itself that's on screen.
Yeah, it's just a little taste of when you and I finally get around doing that podcast that we've talked about for like 3 months.
We clearly have just shown that we will absolutely have no problem doing.
Yeah, no. So you said there's about 70% of this game done, correct?
Give or take, yeah. Like, after the demo ends, there is, like, 3 dungeons that are mostly done. A couple things I wanted to touch up.
Okay.
There's also parts that, and I'll talk about this when you get to them if we do another one of these, in the next couple of areas that I've looked at, and I'm like, I'd like to change this. And I want to bring that up during, like, a stream of this kind, so I can get someone else's opinion on whether or not, like, I'll let you play through it, and then I'll tell you what part of it I wanted to change and how, and you can tell me if, like, what's already here is what you'd prefer to play, or if you like the new idea better.
Yeah. It's free to run. You can just go on itch and grab it.
Oh, it's, yeah.
It's totally free.
The link's in the description, but I'll just put it in the chat, too.
Yeah. But,
play it on pretty much anything.
I mean, it does show a lot of confidence in the game, and, you know, it definitely is quality from what I've played. I mean, I played 2 hours. It didn't feel like 2 hours, which is always good with an RPG.
Yeah, and you still didn't even see certain things. Like, there was the bar that was in the opening that you can go back to. That was an optional area that you could have gone to. There was a mini game there. The area that you're about to go into is going to introduce a couple more elements. And I don't know if you picked up on this, because it was a little bit kind of hidden, but there was a guy in that first town you went to that was like, oh, because of, like, how how there's no king, there's very small towns nowadays. Like, we don't have big cities anymore.
Yeah.
That was a subtle thing of me, like, I fucking hate designing towns. So I put it into the lore that there's not a lot of them, but there is a massive city coming up, which is where, like, most of that mapping went to.
Okay.
But I literally put it into the lore itself. Like, I don't have to make towns. And it's the same with how shops work. When you talk to that shopkeeper, instead of going into a store, it just brought up a menu with, like, your portrait and, like, almost like a visual novel style menu, because that way I don't have to make stores.
I mean, no, I think that's fair. I think
how much is the demo completed compared to the final game? So the demo will have, I would charitably say, 55 to 60%. There's another 10 to 15% done after that that's not accessible through the demo, because the demo has a cutoff point. And then the rest of it is just finishing off certain areas. Obviously, I have to go through and do a full-on balance test. There's an arena that I want to program from the ground up, which I haven't even started, because there's no point in me trying to balance arena battles that you can go to as an optional thing until I know exactly how strong the players should be at that point. Your demo being 50% of the game is a bold move. I don't have any illusions that A, I might finish this unless my motivation comes back, because depression's a killer. And B, if people like it, and I found that if people like something enough, even if there's a way to play it for free, they will support its creation by paying for it. And if this game would probably be, I would say, charitably, like $10, probably. Is what I would often charge for it.
Honestly, you could get away with a lot more, but that's pretty good.
How did you plan out the outline for this game? Did you come up with the story first, or the gameplay? The goal was always emulate Final Fantasy X's battle system. So I started with that as my core concept, because I liked the balance of that. And then from there, it gave me a hard limit of how many characters I could have, and then I expanded the story from there. There are certain motivations that I still haven't quite fully figured out yet, because I swear I had an idea, and then it either just left or it just didn't make sense with how the game had progressed. You can see certain elements changing based on just when it was made. Like, the Blood Orc Cave at the very beginning is bland, and I want to change it. I don't like it. But the Marshlands was a lot bigger. It's expansive.
Yeah.
It has lighting effects. It has elements to it. Like, the fog. Like, Ileana was not wrong when she said that the fog has an effect. If you go into the coding, you have a 20% higher chance of being poisoned while in it. That works both ways. But also the evasion thing. You saw that because you dodged, like, I think 6 attacks of the boss in a row.
Yeah.
Just due to that, and it's only at 20%, but it also stacks with Liliana's passive.
Yeah.
And the mantle you put on her. So she had probably, I think, charitably 35% evasion at full HP.
Yep. And, you know, it's probably 1RN, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, totally.
So, you know, 35 is, like, close to 100 in reality. God. But yeah, no, there's like a couple ways I can kind of think about, like, sorting out the whole Bloodtooth Cave. The first thing I kind of think of is like, oh god, what game was this in? There was like a Pokemon hack I played, And the idea was that you were basically taking different routes to go down this cave. Except all routes led to the end. It was just which way you went kind of determined what you were dealing with. Which I kind of like the idea of.
I like the concept of that, but that would be something I'd want to play a little bit further in.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
What I want to change it to more so than anything else is, one, it was... I think the first map of that was like the first time I used any of these mini tiles, where I was used to using the taller stuff before, so I had to kind of learn it. But I want to make it feel slightly less cave-ish and more cave that is lived in.
Yeah.
Because that's effectively their home, and the only thing they had was a shack with 2 beds in it.
Yeah.
And nothing else about it besides Serate's room felt lived in, because he had like a desk down there.
Yeah.
So I'd like to add a few more elements to make it feel like this was their home, and maybe a few more static encounters of like them like playing cards or something while you storm through. Maybe an option for you to spare them, I don't know, and that would affect the dialogue with Serate, because I like dynamic choice like that.
Yep.
So things like that are what I'd like to do with that. Like, I'm pretty satisfied with how the Marshlands is. The dungeon, well, dungeon, sarcastic here, it's like 5 maps. The place, the area you're going to after this is, I'm pretty happy with that. Your next, because the next character you're going to get is actually in that area, even though you just got one. And
Okay.
it's because you're going to notice really early on that until she gets her gimmick, which is at the tail end of this demo, Micah is really bad in combat. She is basically a liability. So
Yeah.
rather than weigh you down with trying to baby her, you're going to get another character really quickly who can pick up the slack until she can get rolling. But
Yeah.
story-wise, you needed her to have that motivation, so that's why she's here.
Makes sense.
How much will the final game cost? I would probably say like $10.
Yeah.
Despite me putting in enough effort for this to be a more expensive game, I don't know. I've always been very self-critical. I'm my own biggest critic when it comes to stuff, so I would probably need someone to sit me down and be like, dude, no, trust me, you could do this, and it would be justifiable. Your work is not garbage, but
Yeah.
in my brain, I'm always fighting that voice that's like, everything you make is shit.
Yeah, that voice exists in your head. If you're not a complete, like, egomaniac, everyone has that voice. Because it's just this idea that, like, nothing you do will be good enough. And sure, I mean, in this case, this is great. I mean, best RPG I've played in a long time.
Not so much a trainee, Arun. Best way I can explain it without just directly saying, if you've ever played Tales of Fantasia before, specifically Tales of Fantasia, she's Clark. If that went over your head, don't worry about it. If it made sense, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Also, hello, Punk.
Very cool Mystical Forest theme. This is a shack near a swamp. There is a forest later on in the demo, though.
Yeah.
Because what fantasy game would not have one of those?
It is. It's a very impressive game, Tom. Like I said, this is the best RPG I've played in a long time, and I am excited for you to finish it whenever that happens.
I will do my best. With more interest, definitely is more of a kick in the ass, because if I know people, if I know it's not just me waiting to finish it, I have more motivation, because I don't care what I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm me.
Excuse me.
But I care what all of you guys think, because I'm a pathological people pleaser.
But yeah.
At least 30 game is near a masterpiece. Madness, thank you. It's like the nicest thing I've ever heard Madness say about anything.
Yeah, with
well,
me it's
trolling
just
you, so I mean.
Yeah, usually it's just fuck you, Xander, when it's Madness, but you know.
Arun, best advice I can give you for trying to write a book, because it took me 7 years, but I wrote my novel series, and it's just, I was trying to get it published. I haven't done it yet, but that's neither here nor there. Best advice I can give you: break it into micro objectives. Write down like a core idea of what each chapter should be about, and fixate on that, and then stop. Don't try to do a whole book. Try to do
don't try
and stop there.
Don't try and instantly write the whole novel. That's the worst thing you can do.
The best writing advice I was ever given by I think it was a teacher in 3rd grade, was don't worry about making it perfect when you get it when you're writing it. That's for editing. That's for later. Just get it on the paper. Once it's on the paper, it physically exists.
Yeah.
And you can go from there.
The moment that you put a pen or pencil on paper, it transforms into something real. And that is like the most important first step you can possibly do. Because once you are at that phase where you have actually made something and you have something you can look at and physically hold, that's when you can start to actually build on that. Because until then, you just have an idea in your head, and like the thing with ideas is like they can get lost. Like if you don't put that down somewhere, it can be gone someday. When you'll think of something else, or you'll also lack motivation. But
it's also like if it's not physically already started, because starting is always the hardest part of any project.
Starting is the hardest part.
It's in your head, and then you'll just keep rationalizing. Like, oh, I can do this later, and I'll make it better because I've been putting more thought into it. It's like, no, that's an excuse. Just write it. Just put it down. It doesn't matter if it is the stupidest thing ever put to paper. Trust me, Velocipaster exists as a movie. You're not gonna out-stupid that. Just write it down. Get it out there, and then you can go from there and build on it.
Fuck you, Zare, because you're an asshole most of the time. Mike is one of the nicest people I've ever met. Well, fuck you too, Madness.
Feel so scared to write. Don't be. Don't be. Like I said, look up some things that great motivation for this. Go on Amazon and look at some of like their best-selling book things and just read the stupid shit that has gotten published, and you will realize you can do way better than that. If that exists, what right does your idea have to not exist?
Also, a run, I'm just going to say this to you right now. Even if you write something bad, the worst thing that happens is you write something bad and then a publisher rejects it. Like, no one's going to shoot you in the head over it. At least I hope not. But it's not going to happen, right? The worst thing you're going to do is you're going to put down paper, it doesn't turn out well, and you move on to the next thing. And that's...
Xander, that sounds startlingly like that dating advice that's like, just ask her out. The worst she'll say is no, and then it cuts to her being like, gross! Which is so much worse.
Well, I mean, like, don't worry about it too much. Just get it on paper, get your idea out there. Don't, like, it's more important that you get the idea out of your head and start working on something that you enjoy. And even if the end product isn't great, that's just a learning experience. You can move on from there.
There was a very real time for a while that one of the best-selling books on Amazon was called My Billionaire Triceratops Craves Gay Ass.
What?
That is a real book that exists. Trust me, your book has a right to exist.
Yeah, okay. There you go. If you ever need motivation, just remember that exists.
Yep.
This was fun. I enjoyed this. This is definitely something I look forward to playing once it's done, like once it's complete. And
if you want to do another part of the demo, let me know, and I will happily sit in with you and
I might
watch you almost fucking die to every boss, but somehow clinch it in the end. Kind of remarkable that you're 2 for 2 on that.
Yeah, it's happened twice now. Well, I mean, I failed the second boss the first time.
Okay, if it was Dark Souls, you would have won that technically. Even though you died, if you had sat on that screen long enough before it faded out, you would have technically won.
By Dark Souls logic.
Dark Souls win on that.
Yeah, as long as you get the plus whatever souls in Dark Souls, you won the fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get back there and the boss didn't respawn. You won.
Yeah. So yeah, this was great. I am going to try and work into hammering out some sort of format for the podcast thing we talked about, because this needs to happen. It's been 3 months we've been talking about it.
We weren't using Facecam when we started talking about this. That's how much has changed.
Yeah. I actually kind of thought about us maybe just doing Facecam for that podcast.
I have no problem. My camera's still all set up for it, so that's not an issue.
Because I feel like that would be kind of a decent, I don't know, visual aid or whatever you want to call it. But...
I would like to get an art piece done of just people sitting around like a campfire or something like that talking, but then we just shittily put our fucking webcams over that. Just this nondescript person sitting at a campfire, and then just halfway up their body becomes a square with us sitting in it.
Yeah, it's just the most unprofessional looking shit ever.
And then there's a feature for the gameplay that we're talking about, but it's the most scuffed gameplay ever of the game we're discussing.
Yeah, it's the worst possible gameplay. It's Onderon Saga, but all of the units are dying. Just every single turn is a death. Oh,
and then we just keep attributing the gameplay to different people that we know but are better than that. So, gameplay provided by Davis G. And we're what the hell? He's better than that.
Yeah, gameplay provided by PH. It's just all your units getting slaughtered.
Slaughtered specifically by horse slayers.
There's gonna be you playing the movement ROM. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how bad it is. I mean, Madness, no offense here, but buddy, you're having a hard time with FE4, and that's like the easiest Fire Emblem game, so I mean, I don't think you're the best measure for difficulty.
That's FE8, what are you fucking on about?
No, FE4 is way easier. It's impossible to die in FE4 as long as you're playing slow. Like,
tell that to Sigurd, asshole!
Well, look, it didn't count. He didn't die in gameplay. He died in a cutscene.
Sigurd just staring at the fucking inferno.
Yeah, just in like a pile of ash with an angry expression on it. No, like it's... FE4 is not a hard game. It's just about being very slow and patient, which, I mean, you are having a harder time, but we are doing a race, so you have to play kind of fast, but like FE4 is literally just slow and steady wins the race. Like there's no... It's not that difficult. FE4 feels like a game you should have a guide on.
I think it does. You should have a guide for that. Because, like, there's so many fucking secrets that you'll never find.
Yeah, first time definitely. I think after a while you just memorize it.
Maybe. I have memorized most of the shit for Andorron and
yeah.
for the Rebellion stuff, so I guess you're right.
Yeah. And FE4 makes the events in a way that they're very memorable, so they do become very easy to play after you've done, like, 2 playthroughs, right? Who know about the Brave Axe? Nobody on a first try, but I mean, once you discover one secret event, which is pretty easy to do considering some of them that exist, I mean, you kind of get the idea, wait, there's more stuff like this, and then just kind of go through it. Because when I played it the first time, I didn't have a guide. We're talking like early 2000s when I played it. I found so much stuff.
That reminds me of my first playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, where the internet was in its... Google didn't exist.
Yeah.
I think I was using a search engine called Hotbot at this point, which sounds like it's for porn.
It does, yeah.
I was looking up like a guide for FF6 because I was like, I wanted to see if I missed anything, and I was well into the world of Ruin. So I was like 75-80% of the way through the game. And then I found out you could save Shadow.
Yeah.
So I started my file over that night. Like, I was like, fuck the progress. I'm going back for Shadow. But I saved over that file, so I'm starting fresh. Like, sometimes secrets are hidden for a reason.
Early 2000s, how? So my dad had an emulation device that had like every NES and Super NES game on it. Japanese, English, whatever. Like literally every single game. And I played FE4 and it was in Japanese. So have fun with that. It's called... I see you in chat, Mike. No, it's no, it was like one of those like discount like knockoff game systems that has like a million games on it.
Oh yeah, well, it's like 672 games, but like there's like Mario 42 on it.
Yeah,
it's like what?
Yeah,
Pokemon Grease Edition.
Yeah, Pokemon Lubricant. What's that? But no, that was how I played it the first time. And the thing with FE4, and going back to what Arun said with FE9 and Stefan, I would argue in a way you could definitely see that happening. But the problem with that whole thing is like they shouldn't have made it so that Stefan only gets recruited by Laguz. It should have been anyone, because you could just randomly go around tiles thinking, oh yeah, there's random stuff on these tiles. I wonder what happens if I go here, and then you get a guy, right? That would have been fine. They shouldn't have made it Laguz only, because that makes it like way too obscure. But I don't think it's a bad idea having a unit that just spawns off of a random tile. I think that's kind of a funny idea for like a kind of like a secret unit.
I think I'd be happier about it if in FE9 specifically he wasn't tied to one of the occult scrolls.
Yeah. No,
definitely.
definitely.
It's like a little too much to bank on him. Like in FE10, where he just shows up and his only contribution is a subpar swordmaster with a good sword.
Yeah.
Okay, sword. There's a lot less to risk there if the player doesn't get it. But
exactly.
The occult scroll is kind of a big deal in FE9 when there's like 4 of them.
Yeah, there's only I think there's like 4, right? I don't remember how many there are.
It's either 4 or there's 3, and Stefan has his mastery skill. I can't remember.
He does. He has Astra.
Yeah, it's either 4 plus Astra or it's 3 plus Astra, making it 4 total. I can't remember which it is.
I think there's a couple units that actually come with mastery skills, if I remember right. I might be wrong about that. Might just be him.
Besides maybe the lords in the last chapter. Like, I think Gifka has...
Yeah, I think all of the Laguz Royals have mastery skills, but I think everyone else is
I know Nisela does, because he has it when you fight him.
Yeah.
And I've never used Tabarn in the end, because the fucking man Gifka's right there. Like, why would I?
Yeah, Gifka, I don't know why people... I mean, I guess I can see an argument for Tabarn, but, like, why would you ever use Nasala? Like, he can die so easily in that fight.
So easily.
So goddamn fast. But yeah, no. I think we should probably end this before we ramble on too long. I mean, we've already been going for like 2 hours, 45 minutes.
I have to piss anyway.
I had fun with this. I had a lot of fun with this. This is a good...
Me too.
Good game.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is a very, very, very good game.
We'll touch base and figure out another one of these as well as the TCG thing for next week. I gotta go.
Yeah,
figure out other pieces.
I think between the stuff that we kind of want to do collab-wise and also the podcast, I think we probably should just get in voice chat and like work everything out at some point. Like sit down for like an hour or two and kind of work out details, and then
Well, the good thing about me is like I'm kind of at the mercy of your guys' like anyone else's schedules because I don't work.
Yeah.
So literally my day is wake up whenever I happen to wake up and stream up to twice and maybe cook in between that.
Yeah.
That's it. So I can modify my schedule on a drop of a hat unless I've already said yes to somebody else.
Okay. Yeah.
If you have a job or something else that you need to do, I can operate by your schedule, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that works. And I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go get like a shower in because it's like weirdly hot in here. Probably because it's a room with no vents. So, but yeah, thanks for coming on here. Thanks for letting me play your game on stream and enjoying it. It was a great time. I had a fun
I had
time.
a lot of fun. And thank you, Tom. I really appreciate that comment.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely us. This is a masterpiece in the making. I will state that, and I look forward to playing it when it's complete. Like once it's done,
I will do my best to not fail that.
Well, you have motivation now. Motivation is a powerful tool. But yeah. So thank you for joining me, chat. Thank you for joining me, Mike. And I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I have the FE3 stream planned, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. It depends on my schedule. But yeah, thank you, chat. Thank you, Mike. And good night, everybody.
Good night.